Hey, welcome back to the Thunder Pals YouTube channel. I'm your host, Iceberg Mike, and I'm getting really tired of Nintendo announcing directs when I'm at fucking work. Like, they've had shit in the past where it's in the fucking evening, and I can actually react to the shit in real time. But now, I gotta fucking do it after the fact. Everyone already knows everything. Had to tell my mods, like, yo, police chat. I don't want to say nothing. But it's like, bro, like 9 a.m., bro. For real? Whatever. We're here now. What's good chronically? Yeah, this shit came at me like last night. I didn't even have time to prepare a bingo card. So I'm just gonna roast this shit. Especially if Pleasant telling me this shit kind of boring. I ain't gonna hold you. I guess the free space could be no Switch 2 news if you want to do one. Oh shit. This is definitely grade A roasting material. No, it's about to go down. What up, Light Blue Yoshi fan? Yo, real talk though. Light Blue Yoshi fan gotta start doing more than just saying hi. How you a regular and your most common word is hi. Like, that's crazy. They generally seem to announce stuff in Japan like in the dead of midnight. That's what it seems like. Right now there's gonna be like 5 songs. Yo, I dead ass could probably pull an old bingo card and it would be legit. I'm almost tempted to do it. But I kind of just want to get the fucking reaction out the way. I'm gonna let him say hi. Nah, Pleasant. He's a valued member of the community. You gotta say more than hi, god damn it. You counted 3? Chill. Alright. Let's do this. I guess we need to do a test beforehand. So I'm gonna play a little bit of it at half volume. Y'all let me know where we at. Actually, I should probably play something else. Fuck it. How is that? How's the volume on that shit? Light Blue Yoshi at the profile pic is LeBron. No audio? Ooh, that's not good. Ooh. Let's run that back. You know what happened? I recently upgraded my audio drivers and I wish I didn't do that shit. Because I don't know where the desktop audio is coming out of now. Wait, that goof? Oh no, I let it rock. I'll go back to the beginning. I'm spoiling myself already. I think I just saw some Dragon Quest shit. I'm sorry, guys. Why isn't it full screening? There we go. God damn it. Okay. I don't see the meter moving, which is weird. You heard it? It's loud as fuck for me. As well. I'm like, how y'all not hearing it? I swear one day I'm gonna get my audio settings right. I think the problem is coming to a head. It's like dumb loud, and I turned the video down to half because I thought it would be crazy for y'all. And Mel, I got it at half as well. But y'all not even hearing it at all. You're probably hearing it leak through my headset, but you're not actually hearing the feed, which is crazy. It's really weird. I'm gonna try like maybe. Ooh, that's really loud. How is that? That shit was stupid loud. I don't know what's going on with the software. Oh, it's the same as, okay. Yeah, you're not getting the direct feed. Because if you were getting the direct feed, you'd be screaming my head off right now. That's so fucking loud. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Oh, man. I don't know. That stupid app kept bugging me about updating my drivers. And I just caved in and did it. And now it's fucking me up. Well, I'm glad it's fucking me up on this and not a actual stream, because it's like a bonus thing I'm doing this week since we have a presentation. I guess I'd rather fuck up on bonus material than the regular material. I don't want to fuck up at all, but if I have the choice of the matter. This stupid software is taking dumb long to load. I'm trying to close and restart shit without having to restart my computer, because that's going to fucking end the stream. Although at this point, that might be a good idea. And just start over from the beginning. So I got all this filler. It's pissing me off. This shit don't want to load. That might be what's giving me problems here. Cause I got the default to the aux shit. That's the same thing that's in Voice Meter. I'm trying to see what Wavelink is talking about. But oh man. Shit. The next podcast about the new Daredevil. Bro. I don't give a fuck if no one's seen it. I'm talking about episode 5 this week. Oh my fucking god. I want to. I really. I need to hear this. I need to hear some asshole talk bad about Born Again. And they saw episode 5. I want to hear it. I want to hear the excuses. Because that shit was fucking amazing. No notes. None. That shit was fucking immaculate. I don't like my computer right now. I open this shit as administrator and it still don't want to fucking open fully. I don't know what's going on. I need to point Mel to something. Like, the audio is going out somewhere. I liked episode 6, don't get me wrong. I like this series as a whole. Like, Born Again has been a crazy ride. But it's just something about Matt being Daredevil as Matt Murdock. Like, like he's doing all the shit, but no mask. He's like, and he's got to kind of be like Batman in a way, because he can't give up the ghost. This shit is crazy. Like, you see the visual tracks of him, like, hearing shit and like perceiving and whatnot, and it's so fucking good, man. I love that. There are notes because there's one thing about Five I didn't like. Even though they're doing the thing I wanted them to do, they're laying it on a little too thick. I don't want to say too much because it's like this is for the pod, but oh man, the way that they executed everything else in that episode, it was so good. I was surprised they dropped 2 episodes. I'm like, I need to do this every week. But then I think it kind of hurts both episodes because since both of them were good and we got them back to back, it's like I kind of like neither one has really room to breathe. Like I would have been just content with episode 5. We didn't need to see 6 this week. But I guess they wanted to do a double header type of thing. Do you want to react together? Now we can, but problem is my sound. The people aren't hearing it. And I'm trying to open up my wavelength software because I need to see where shit is going. But for some reason, it's not allowing me to see the window, and I don't know why. Now it's letting me do it. Okay. God damn it. Maximize. All right. I'm gonna try to run the thing again. I should be able to see where it's going to now. Yeah, tell me y'all hear that. Please tell me you hear that. That shit's so loud in my headset. About the same still. Hold up. All right, how about now? How does that? Because now I see the meter in meld. So now it should be louder than it was. Still the same. I increased the volume. All right, I'm putting that shit on max. I'm gonna run that intro one last time. If it ain't different now, then I don't know. Then we just gonna have to move on. It's perfect. Perfect for you, motherfucker. God damn it. All right. Okay. Let me hop in the VC. Lexi, if you're trying to do this, hop on in. Say less. I don't know why I was muted. Hello. What the fuck? Come on, Discord. Hello. I don't know, man. Computer being fucking retarded. It better not be fucking Opera's crashing windows. I spent the last half an hour having problems. This shit not fucking working. I'm asking like, yo, can y'all hear this? Like, nah, we don't hear it. Fuck you mean you don't hear it? It's killing me. VC is quiet. No, what do you mean? People are on 200. What the fuck?
No, Metopia.
No.
I should be able to hear them now.
No, Animal Crossing.
Ah, there we go. We can hear us on the stream. Oh, so it's like a plaza kind of thing?
Yeah, it's like you can create little characters and you take care of them.
You a creative. That's crazy.
And they can get married and have children, and they can get sick and into fights and all that stuff.
Sounds like The Sims.
Damn, kids die too? That's crazy.
Not sometimes, no.
That's crazy.
Crazy, bro. All right, that sounds fun. It's coming.
It's coming. Riggedy row.
You have to get the pocket for Switch confirmed. It's gonna be easy. It's gonna be a good day.
Yeah.
You was a hater. You know it's coming, Bird. Maybe.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna be a hater after this one if I wasn't before.
Oh shit. Man. You watched it already or not?
No. I ain't watching shit. I'm waiting to get home for the Raw.
Yeah. Uncut.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we ready?
Hit the button.
Nintendo Direct. This is some Dragon Quest shit. I don't know how I could be buffering. I've been loading the same 30 seconds for like the past 30 minutes. This whole thing should have loaded. I mean, I'm happy that old school games are getting like that refresh with that HD 2D shit from Octopath Traveler. But I'm not buying this shit.
You excited?
No. Get excited. Jinx ain't on the screen. That's worth getting excited over.
Yeah, you got revealed in 2XKO. You might want to watch them react to that.
Yo, that name I can't, bro. If these motherfuckers don't stop playing and call it Project L. Why they adding shit? Wait.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi.
Oh,
and
this
I'll
L.
be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. Today, we'll be providing information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games. We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd. So please tune in
Damn,
for that.
this should have been on my bingo card. An announcement for an announcement.
Was Dragon Quest
These motherfuckers just say, we're having a direct later for Switch 2.
Another character.
We will not be talking about it in this direct.
We hope you're excited for more information.
Please be excited for this game you will not play.
Okay, let's see the first batch of headlines.
Just kind of a solo shit.
I don't know what the fuck they doing.
Straits.
Okay. Yo, Dire Straits, so hold up. JoJo fucking.
Hell no. Then you gonna tell me LCDC's coming.
Hell yeah, Straits got a stupid ass attack. He's coming in with a big ass jump split. And like, I'm gonna overhead chop. I'm like, why are you throwing the split in midair? That's all these weaknesses. Yo, Dante, Devil May Cry.
The latest entry in the the
What the
Somnium
fuck is
Files series
Kamandate?
stirring.
What are
You are Kamandate, a special agent with a sophisticated AI called
I mean,
Iva
it's fucking
embedded in
Switch.
his left eye.
I don't.
Your mission is to track down Iris.
Only games
and
that ever
in
looked good was
Iva, who's been
Xenoblade
trapped
and
in a
Breath of the Wild.
mysterious escape game.
that card?
Conduct interviews to investigate Iris's
Now, this was
whereabouts.
a PlayStation Direct that looked like that. What the
Into a
fuck are these
subject's
graphics?
dreams to reveal clues hidden deep within
This
their
is a
psyche
standard issue for Switch.
and solve mind-bending puzzles in an explorable environment.
It's a Nintendo Direct, remember?
Everything you learn will bring you one step closer to the truth.
What, if it's not stylized, it's not gonna look good. At least the HD 2D got its own flair to it, so it's gonna look good no matter what.
Launches on the Nintendo
If you're
Switch
trying
system,
to
July
do
25th.
polygons with last gen hardware, it ain't gonna look good.
Supernatural.
Wait, why is that bus driver have security?
I don't know. This song kinda hard though. Wait a minute. This is supposed to be good. Is this supposed to be good?
A classic.
I'm trying to roast this shit. Don't be giving me a good song.
Remastered HD graphics and enhanced gameplay.
Oh fuck, it's taking, this don't really do bad music.
In the year
Taisho 20?
Raido Kuzunoha makes his living as an
I know
apprentice
about old
detective.
Taisho.
But unbeknownst to others, he also fights alongside demons as a devil summoner. To protect the capital,
What
Raido
the
must
fuck is
investigate a
that?
series of supernatural cases.
What are these
Fight
graphics?
real-time battles alongside demons you summon.
Just do everything on.
Work with your demons to strike an enemy's weak point. Then
Nino
follow up
Cooney
with a
called, they want that
powerful
game
attack.
back.
Cooperation is the key to victory. You can even turn
What the fuck? If you don't get that fucking great value drowsy, the fuck out of here.
Outside of battle,
Wait, that thing was familiar.
and their powers are helpful in finding solutions during investigations. Guide Raido through a series of strange incidents.
I mean, I'm roasting it, but this is actually kind of a cool concept.
as he
kinda cool,
uncovers
yeah.
a conspiracy that will
I'm
shake
not-
the
I'm not
capital to
opposed.
its core.
You got a
Raido
police
Remastered,
Oh, you
the
got
mystery
torches.
of the solar
Yo, it's
Army
remastered.
launches
This shit
on
came out
Nintendo
already.
Switch June 19th.
Atlas games, I've never heard
Pre-orders
it.
begin
Hold on.
later today on Nintendo eShop.
That's crazy.
It's brand new. Hold on.
I thought it was new. It's a
Consuming
remaster.
darkness.
Uh-oh.
That shit ain't move no
With your
units.
memories gone, you have been summoned to a strange, unfamiliar world
Reveal link to
where
that
you're
shit look
greeted
like
by
you.
a yellow orb known as Puck.
I ain't no
But who
puck,
is
that's an
this
orb.
spherical stranger?
Batman,
Moored in
the
a mysterious, maze-like world, your
Wagga,
battle
wagga,
for
wagga, wagga,
survival
wagga.
begins.
Wagga.
As Puck guides you on your
Yeah,
journey,
grab me
you'll
hand.
delve deeper into the expansive world.
You got that
By
man
examining your surroundings, you can phase shift and combine with Puck to explore
What the
areas
fuck?
you
Yo, don't knock it off.
treat lightly. The creatures inhabiting this world will prove
You got
hostile.
Cyberpunk Batman.
When
That's
facing
crazy.
Cyberpunk Pac-Man is wild. That wasn't on the bingo card.
to unleash powerful
What the
attacks.
fuck? the Gregors and Mega Man. This is fucking.
What is this game?
Consuming your prey, you collect resources that can then be
Now he's
used
Mega
to
Man?
enhance
What
your
the
abilities.
So we just taking every Konami, Capcom cool thing
True goal.
and put it in one game.
Power enemies to survive this
Mega Man, Pac-Man,
Experience a dark
we got some
twist on the
Namco
iconic
shit,
Batman when
some Capcom shit, some
launches on
Konami
Nintendo
shit.
Switch, July 18th.
Bamco versus Capcom.
Bamco versus Capcom.
The rhythmic march begins.
I'm ass fucking Pac-Man.
Remasters of Patapon and Patapon
This ain't a
2
PlayStation
are
Direct.
thrown
What's
onto
going
Nintendo
on?
Switch as one bundle.
Money.
Play your drum to the beat and give different commands to the Patapon army. For example,
This was a PlayStation game.
advances them
I
forward.
guess they say, "Yo, fuck it, we need to go to the well, get some more bread."
Patapon has them attack.
They're not greenlighting the 3. We need to go back to the well.
And you string together
Nintendo,
combos with
you want
good
this
timing,
shovelware?
the Patapons enter fever mode and get a big boost in power.
I'm gonna assume this is not racist.
From the horse riding
Yo,
to the shield savvy Tatepon. Build up your battalion to
hold
take
up.
on hordes of fierce
I
foes.
was saying this shit. Like, wait a fucking minute.
Plus, new features have been
God
added, so
damn
you
it,
can
D.
advance to the beat of your own drum. Leave the Patapons and march forth when Patapon 1+2 Replay launches on Nintendo Switch, July 11th.
It's not what you think.
All right.
Welcome to
I'll give it a
Zappa
benefit
Town,
of the doubt.
a cozy place nestled in a windswept
Where's
valley.
graphics?
Please,
This is where your new life
Charlie.
begins.
DLC.
Who?
Grand Bizarre.
First cropping up on the Nintendo DS system, this immersive farming and life sim has no shortage of activities to get up to.
Yo, there's no shortage of activities.
Tend to your farm while growing crops
Farm
and caring
simulator.
for animals.
Yo, let's go.
Then sell your
Why
produce
are
and
cows
other
so
wares at
huge?
the town's weekly bazaar.
Big ass thing.
As bazaar sales grow, you'll help the once famous market regain its former
Mine
splendor.
is like, yo, this game is kind of
You
good.
can also get to know the locals
I'd like to spend more time with you.
and maybe nurture a
I
relationship.
could play
if you
this
find
shit
that
in my
special
bed.
someone.
I could play it right before I go to bed.
Plus, taking advantage of Zephyr-Town's windy conditions
He got
can make
the-
travel
the-
and other tasks
He
a
got the
breeze.
leaf cape just like in Breath of the Wild.
You can travel and do shit.
The winds of change are coming, and your new life on the farm begins when Story of Seasons
I like
Grand
the cat
Bazaar
that
launches
comes
on the
with
Nintendo
the guy.
Switch system August
You
27th.
get the garden trophy and everything.
I'm gonna hold my yard.
Please look forward to the latest entry in the Story of Seasons series.
Who? I didn't even know this was a series.
Next, please take a look at this.
Clap.
Only seasons I fuck with is fucking Zelda shit, Four Swords shit.
Hell yeah. Yo, I love Four Swords.
Actually, I might be confusing 2 games, but whatever. You know what I mean.
This is Monster Hunter. Oh no, not the Switch. Oh look, it's Metroid.
It's about fucking time, bro. Like, you about to go to the 2. This game should have been out. But we know it's gonna be a cross-gen game. Well, it's not confirmed, but I'm just saying it's coming out so late in the cycle. I wouldn't be surprised if they do it, because that's what they did with Breath of the Wild.
This is the unknown planet Vuros. Here, Samus finds a
Vuros?
floating jungle.
That's kind of
with a
on the
colossal
head.
tree at its center.
You need help with puns? Go talk to Game Freak.
In order to survive and escape this planet,
Crying
she
because
was
says only seasons I know is open
unexpectedly
season with
transported
the bear in them.
to.
Damn.
Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward.
You eat food? Is that how you survive?
I gotta scan shit now?
You always did, but yeah.
She's not alone, though. Abhorrent,
Not?
alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
It's with this butt rock.
Yeah, here we go. I didn't know.
That's what it was missing. Butt rock.
Yep. Last Nintendo.
Yoko Shimura is busy. You could find somebody to fucking make a better soundtrack than this.
Oh shit! It's just got darkness.
These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms.
Turn to darkness.
They also allow her to
Open
control
your
the
heart.
trajectory of her beams with the power of her mind.
You gotta cut scenes like Max Payne.
This kind of looks cool.
Why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
Got psychic power.
That's basically the shit from Breath of the Wild, though.
Yeah.
Why is it buffering?
Uh-oh.
It's not streaming. Stream's been over. This shit been over since 9:30 or 10:30.
After being summoned to Eros, the threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
I don't think I'm an actual Metroid fan because this ain't exciting. I'm happy for Metroid fans, but I'm not enthused.
I feel like it feels a little dated, but it exists.
It does look a little dated.
It feels like this should have came out in like 2018, but that's the
Because like Dread looks more modern than this. And it's in 2D.
It looks like even more
I feel like
challenges
they're
await
this back
Samus.
forever. Now you got red.
We hope you're looking forward to exploring with Samus.
Philip Murphy, don't be trying to spoil. I ain't watched this shit yet.
Okay,
Yeah, relax.
let's move on to some more headlines.
You ain't see me live at 10 o'clock with this shit. I was at work.
Mischief?
Oh, sweet.
Once upon a time, there was
What
a
the
drab coffee shop.
Yo, if
that
you don't get
transformed
this
into a
fucking
magical
shovelware the
potion
fuck
cafe.
out of here.
As the
Oh,
newest
what?
potionista of the Cursed Cafe,
What's
you'll
going on?
craft
What?
concoctions for Disney villains and get to know them in a new
Why is she alive?
mixing ingredients to brew all sorts of strange elixirs. Then serve
Why
them
is
to
she
your
alive?
villainous visitors, including Ursula and Gaston. With help from Yzma,
Be our
you
guest.
can upgrade your ingredients to produce some wildly wicked creations. The potions you
Yeah, I
make
live
can
here now.
influence each customer's
Holy
storylines,
shit.
leading to different
Be our
outcomes every
guest.
time
Be our
you play.
guest.
Who knows what mischief might
No way
happen?
out.
Disney Villains Cursed Cafe launches on Nintendo Switch
hell.
later today.
Hey, yo, it's available later today.
Cafe. Oh yeah.
Get it.
Summon a spellbinding adventure.
Got the poison, the
Download it now. What are you waiting for?
Welcome to Witchbrook College, where students strive to master the magical arts. During class, use magic circles to perform rituals. Fly on brooms.
This kind of
And
looks
learn
cool.
advanced techniques to go from witch in training to skilled spellcaster. There's also plenty to do outside of class. Hang out with friends at their
It
homes.
does look like me. What
Take
year
on
is it?
various jobs to help pay for tuition. Or use the spells you've learned to craft and sell original items.
I ain't
Up
crafting
Up to
shit.
4 players can make magic together in online co-op.
You gonna play Hogwarts?
Explore this whimsical world
We're
on the
not
road to
Hogwarts.
graduation and beyond.
You can do Quidditch.
Are you
And
ready
make
for
money.
a spellbinding journey?
Well, bind the circle.
Enrollment begins when Witchbrook flies onto Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Damn. They figured people wasn't fucking with Potter no more, so we'll make a new one.
Action, adventure, and
Well,
arcade games await.
Chucklefish has been making
Set
like
off on a
shit
fantastical
in genres
mission to
that
eliminate
hadn't been
the
getting love.
mysterious
So
deity. In this
I
hand-drawn
think they made a
platforming adventure, you'll
Advanced
explore an
Wars type
expansive
game a while back
archipelago
too.
where
So
nightmares
they just
and
do that
wonder
sort of thing.
collide. Upgrade your
Okay.
trusty cane with magical parts,
This looks like a
then
cartoon.
use its abilities to find your own
This
path
looks like
through an
fucking
enchanting
DuckTales.
world. Can you
Yeah,
uncover
right.
the
That arrow
secrets
is
the
like we're
archipelago
back to
holds?
That Shovel Knight,
When
that
the Eternal Life
yeah,
of Goldman launches
Shovel
on
Knight
Nintendo Switch
DuckTales
this
shit.
holiday.
I kind of like
Celebrate the 40th anniversary of Gradius with a collection of
y'all don't get the
shoot 'em up
fuck
games from across the series. Titles include Gradius.
Who's checking
Salamander.
for Gradius?
Light Force,
Konami trying to go back to the well.
Gradius
Get out of
2.
here.
Crazy, bro.
Gradius 3,
Well, you can play
and
it now.
Salamander 2. Some titles come with multiple versions.
Yo,
including
there's
ones from
multiple
different regions
versions,
and
D.
launch years.
Hell yeah.
Plus,
Yo.
take the helm in a brand new
You can play
entry,
version
Salamander
79 of Gradius.
Gradius Origins launches on the Nintendo
Salamander
Switch system
Sigma
August
Beta
7th.
2.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo
Second
eShop.
impact.
Battle to the beat in Rift of the
For real,
Necrodancer.
like,
Press the corresponding buttons in each lane to fight monsters in rhythm-based combat. Keep the cadence going with epic boss battles, quirky minigames, remix
What the
stages,
fuck?
and global leaderboards. Plus, more musical mayhem awaits in the Celeste Music Pack
They
and
are
DLC.
dead ass, like,
And
rehashing
be on the
the
lookout
whole
for more
game
DLC
shit
in the
that used
future.
to be a thing.
Rift of the Necrodancer launches on Nintendo
Wow.
Switch later today.
You doing a Guitar Hero?
Let's see what's in store.
Pokemon.
I mean, Frequency did that. But Frequency's a better game.
Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza, a brand new entry in the
isn't
Tamagotchi
that
Connection
thing?
series.
I think this is what Lexi wanted.
There are stores
Lexi, okay, right?
galore. Design glasses at the eyewear shop.
Get excited.
Polish pearly whites solo
Oh,
or
God.
with a friend at the dentist.
What the
And
fuck?
strange
Brush
plates
those
at
teeth.
the afternoon tea shop. 12 wonderful stores need your
To
help.
a ninja.
Provide good
Motherfuckers
customer
need help,
service to
yo.
get high ratings.
This is
without
I
bad.
need
being
help.
shopped.
I need help.
But in doing so, you'll get to meet more Tamagotchi, making the town livelier than before. With over 100 new and classic Tamagotchi, business
Yeah,
is
your
sure
man is
to
like
be
completely
booming.
out here, bro.
Get ready to set up
Lexi, they
shop
got new
when
Tamagotchi.
Tamagotchi Plaza launches on Nintendo Switch June 27th.
Do you like it? Here we go.
What?
Raining videos.
This is not a Pokemon Presents. What is this doing here?
Well, we have to get the see footage. And that's it.
This should have been in the. I don't know
Welcome
what
to
the fuck.
Pokemon
Yo,
Legends ZA, a new title
what was
in
the
the
point of the
Pokemon
Pokemon
series.
Presents?
You'll begin your adventure by choosing one of 3
Yo,
partner
if
Pokemon.
if Nintendo don't knock it the fuck
The
off,
setting is this metropolis that also
Listen,
appeared
you
in the
gotta
Pokemon
just
X and Pokemon Y.
this is
games.
literally
Lumio
should have been in the
City.
last direct.
To make it easier for people
Fuck you
and
mean?
Pokemon to coexist, a company named
had the
Exotico
patents.
Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment
Last
plan.
minute editing.
Here, we'll get a
They were
glimpse
not
of the
gonna
lives
make
of
it.
the Pokemon
Throw it
and
in
people of Lumio
the
City.
throw it in the next direct, but it's about the Switch only. Fuck. Come with like 18 other shovelware games, and we'll have this be.
These areas are special environments
What
where
Pokemon was
wild
that? Why did you
Pokemon
have
can
wings?
live comfortably, even within the city.
Oh, shit.
You
Oh,
can
so they're
catch
basically
Pokemon
turning
here,
Gen 6 into Gen 8.
but they might be
Wow, there it
hostile. If you sense trouble,
Yo,
get
it's
to
not fight.
safety.
Don't fight.
Yo, why you running?
There are Pokemon that live outside wild zones too.
Running. My baby.
Some of them can even be found on rooftops.
Oh!
Oh, we're about to have the rooftop
People and
parties.
Pokemon live easygoing
Hell yeah.
lives in Lumio City.
The rooftop parties we were
But
promised at the Switch's launch, we never
when
got.
night falls,
That's still about to be low with
the
70
city's
and
aura
fucking the party.
transforms.
Yo, Ford.
Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament, the
Highly
ZA
skilled.
Royale.
White.
What?
Trainers await in battle zones.
What's with this song?
If you're spotted, they'll challenge
Oh,
you to
going
battle.
in? Oh, you know it's serious. Why am I to respect the
Strike first before being seen, and you'll land a surprise attack.
Big attack.
During battles,
Wait, this is a trainer
using a
battle. That's
super
cheating.
effective
That
move at
is
the right
cheating.
moment
Wait a
is key.
minute.
Good a sneak attack.
And
Get a
with
sneak
Mega
attack.
Evolution, some Pokemon
These
can
niggas are
power
horrible.
up even more.
I don't get.
Yeah, I
You'll
feel
start at
attacked.
rank Z and work your way up to rank A. Trainers who reach the top are said to have a wish granted.
What? A whip?
Granting wishes is Dragon Ball Z? What the fuck?
Yeah. Dragon Ball.
Day and night are two
Pokeball
sides to
Z?
Lumio City. It seems there are even more secrets waiting to be uncovered.
Yo, wait a
What will
minute. Why
you
is he
find
there?
on your adventure?
He's old and working at a hotel.
Pokemon Legends CX launches on Nintendo Switch later this
You got
year.
a real time.
Fucking AZ.
Yeah,
In Lumio
my
City,
baby.
where the game is set, the aura
Is
transforms
you is or
between day
is you
and
ain't
night.
my
It
flow,
seems
baby.
there are even more secrets to uncover. Please be on the lookout for more information in the future.
Start a war just for you.
Next, please take a look at this.
That's crazy. He started
Hello
a fucking
there.
war to bring his flower back to life.
The
That
game you're
shit is
about to
crazy.
see doesn't
you
have a
voice
big,
acting?
epic story,
No.
but what it does have is lots of funny little rhythm games.
What in the Earthbound is going
You
on
wanna
here?
see?
I don't know.
Lexi, did you?
Just press the button to jump
Hey,
out of the
huh? Fucking Nintendo throwing.
What is this weird thing?
I don't know. Why is he failing?
It is easy. Hell yeah.
But the timing
That's
is super
fucking Sonic
tricky.
2 shit. How you feeling the rings?
Maybe
Why is there
you
no
can try it in
background
time to a
music?
rhythm.
Why there's so many?
I fucking love Rhythm Heaven.
About to run into somebody. This beat is trash. What are you talking about? Oh no, they turned it off.
What the fuck? What in that Chinatown is going on here?
In this game, you might do almost anything, but you will need to do it in rhythm.
I'll do you in rhythm.
With practice, you might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
What?
No.
Hell no. What? What the
Oh,
fuck?
God.
Why they turn the cats?
Is this fucking WarioWare?
What the fuck?
The rhythm with a brand
Hold
new entry in the
on.
Rhythm
Hold
Heaven
on.
series.
Yo, go back.
Why's that can in the poke jumping?
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Oh, this is Rhythm Heaven. It's about time they made another one. Motherfuckers been waiting for years and shit.
Why they start like that? They could have
That
skipped that
was
whole
Rhythm
intro.
Heaven
Word, they could have made it look a lot more appealing.
In the Rhythm
They
Heaven
wildin' with
series.
this
It looked
shit.
mad boring. Like, what
It
the fuck
includes
is this
lots of
start?
music produced by renowned
Yeah,
Japanese
yeah. They should have started with the chick. Wait, no, stop. Go back to that
What
chick.
kinds of rhythms do you think you'll
Hold
hear?
up.
I hope you're looking forward to it.
It should have started with the hammer dude for real. Though.
Next,
Fuck out
we
of
have news about the use of digital games on your system.
No,
man.
probably not.
Please take
I
a
mean,
look.
it could be like in a reference or something. I don't know.
It looked like that WarioWare shit.
You need to put the hammer down.
That's
With
because
game
they're
cards,
from the same developer.
You can put a game featuring Mario in this
Same
Nintendo
artist, I
Switch
don't know.
system
They-
and a Legend of Zelda game in this one. Freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want.
Yeah, you can do that.
But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards? Well, here's what we
Oh
came
no,
up with.
man. That's what I'm saying.
Introducing the virtual game card.
Fuck is virtual game card?
In the future,
I don't know.
virtual
Just
game
like
cards
that.
can be used for digital games.
Oh,
Wait, I can buy shit and it can go anywhere? Yeah, finally doing what
When
we've been
purchasing
asking
the digital
for?
version of a game,
right.
it will be
Fucking-
loaded
I
onto
gotta
your
switch
system
Mario
as a
Kart and
virtual
Smash
game card.
every time I want to
Allowing you to play that title.
What was it? Tears of the Kingdom?
Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen.
Finally.
Finally.
Here, you can load and
Well, I
eject
don't
your
be
virtual
playing
game
Pokemon. I'm like,
cards
I'm not
and manage
looking for
which
the
games
game
you can
card.
play on your system.
Well, that's pretty good.
Technology.
If you have
They
two
only took
Nintendo
'em,
Switch
like,
systems,
3
you can eject a
generations to
virtual game
do
card
it.
from one
Yeah, no, it's been like
and
what?
load it
Where
onto
are
the
they
second.
7 years?
Now you can
We
play
got
this
it.
game on the second system, wherever and
Man,
whenever
they
you
should have
want.
did this shit as early as
Just as if
fucking
you had
OG
inserted a
Wii.
physical game card.
Basically. Lord.
With virtual game cards,
I guess.
you can freely load
You
and
mean
arrange
guess?
which games you
Steam
play on
exists.
up to
Yeah, to
two
buy
systems.
two Mario
Like,
Kart
y'all
game
need to
cards.
understand, Steam exists.
communication with your
We should not
second
tolerate
is
this
required,
shit.
but only the first time.
I'll put an email. I shouldn't have to buy Super Mario World 15,000 times, bro.
You can also
You have to
lend
buy
out
it at
virtual
least
game
3
cards
times.
to your
No!
Nintendo account, family group members.
I refuse.
Connect to your family group member system via local wireless
like
when
3
you want to
times.
lend a game.
It's only did this at
Choose the
one point?
title
Yo,
you're
I
lending
bought it like 3 times. That's why I'm
and
mad.
who you're lending it to.
Yeah, you did. Oh no.
And you're done.
Big cable.
They can now
Nice.
play on their own system.
That's pretty fucking cool.
You can only lend one game at a time to a particular person. Games can be lent out.
no.
Yo, you gotta return the
After
game,
which they
bro.
will automatically return to
Only
you,
one that was faster.
making digital games even easier to use. Virtual Game Card.
It's got weird limits, but people
The
game it if
virtual
they don't
game
do
card
it.
feature lets
That's
you
still
swap
pretty cool.
games between Nintendo Switch
It
systems
exists.
as well as to
Convoluted,
Nintendo
but
Switch
it
2
exists.
systems. This feature is planned to be added via a system update in late April.
Why I wait till
Let's take a
April?
look at more Nintendo Switch
Why I gotta
games.
wait?
Still trying to play tester or something.
I want it now.
Yes, I did.
What the fuck?
Ew. What's that flow down? Oh, still.
What the fuck is
Ew.
High on Life? And why does it look like it's trying to rip off Splatoon?
It is like some weird earthworm bullshit. Yep. The fuck is
But this is the lightning round of the shovelware?
Yep, yep.
Yeah, sort of.
What is diamond? This standing on top of Scorpius and shit.
Fuck is King of Meat? Hey, yo!
Hell yeah. I think it's a battle royale.
Lose Lagoon, wait!
What the fuck?
Level 5.
Ew. Yeah, we're gonna play this game.
Hey, look, it's that Animal Crossing ripoff game.
Uncover history
nice.
once
Is it good?
more.
Is it good?
I
The
don't know.
HD remaster of
The
Saga
ripoff.
Frontier 2 is venturing on to Nintendo Switch.
I don't care, but this is actually
The Royal
good.
Heir and Will the Explorer.
Gustave.
Two heroes
Gustave.
whose fates and legacies will intertwine across generations in this epic RPG.
I know this is an old school RPG, so anytime they get some love, that's a good thing.
Experience the original story, along with brand
I
new
don't give a
events that
fuck,
expand the
Or
vibrant
the read
world of
whatever.
Sondale.
Yeah.
Plus, team up with more characters in battle
Wait,
and
wait.
transfer stats to allies
Yo,
through the
chill,
inheritance system.
Imagine letting your girl know you about to
Finishing
play
the main
Kings of
story,
Meat.
You can test your mettle and might against even more powerful
Exactly.
bosses.
That's my fucking title.
What histories will you uncover through the ages?
Hey, yo, baby, I'm about to play Kings of Meat.
Saga Frontier 2 Remastered
You about to be the
launches
king or
on
what?
Nintendo Switch later today.
I'm doing it.
Monumental adventures await.
What?
Embark on peaceful journeys across this
This is a
series
phone
of
game,
beautiful
what?
puzzle games. Wander
I played
through
Monument
isometric
Valley.
worlds,
How-
filled with stunning landscapes to
This ain't
manipulate,
new.
optical illusions to discover,
And this would have been better suited for Wii U, not the Switch.
In Monument Valley, lead the silent Princess Ida in her quest
I
for
guess
forgiveness.
the Switch
while
has a
outsmarting
gyroscope,
the
right?
Enigmatic crow
Yeah.
people.
Alright, so I guess it'll
A
still
different
work.
journey awaits in Monument Valley
You know,
2.
Sword Star
Guide Ro in her adventure.
I played the
through
first one. I didn't play the second
as
one.
she
I didn't even
and her
know they released a
child
second
unlock
one.
the secrets of the sacred geometry. Both games contain all their additional chapters, add-ons, and DLC.
Oh, that's cool.
The
So you
first
get
two
everything.
Monument Valley games
But how
launch
much
on
they want for
Nintendo
that
Switch,
shit, though?
April 15th.
That's the
Pre-orders
question.
begin later today on Nintendo eShop. And
You better not want more than 20 for that shit.
journey to restore the world's light in Monument Valley 3.
Oh,
setting
shit.
sail on Nintendo Switch
I know,
this
right?
summer.
Yo, that screen is symmetrical as fuck. Art Deco shit. This is Mario Golf.
A brand new entry
Nice.
in Everybody's Golf Series is
I
driving onto Nintendo
I ain't
Switch.
golfing. You mean everybody's golf?
Golf.
I ain't golfing.
Time your
Yo,
button
Bert, do it.
press just
No.
right and
You
take your
do.
shot.
You buy. You buy.
Side
Why
spins
does that fun?
and other special shots.
Why that's
In the single-player challenge mode, compete in tournaments and face off against a range of rivals to become the ultimate golfer.
hell yeah, yo, that nerd got a fedora.
In
Hell no.
wacky golf, your shots could get pulled into holes.
What the
or
fuck is
obstacles
happening?
might fall. It's golf that's not quite par for the course.
Why they turn this shit into
Up to
Mario
4
Kart?
golfers
Fuck
can
out
hit
of
the
here.
fairway together locally or in online play.
Yeah,
Yeah, word. Mario Golf
So
exists.
just relax
it does.
and get ready to tee
Who
off.
is this game for?
Everybody's Golf.
Fuck out of here. They're trying to make it look like Last from Pokemon.
Everybody, come on.
No.
What's that guy, America?
Unite some of Marvel's
fucking up?
greatest superheroes in the fight against evil.
Stars and Stripes.
Pair up 2 heroes from the roster of 15, including the likes of the spectacular Spider-Man and the ferocious Wolverine to take on the challenge.
I bet you Sony's still trying to make some money off this.
To aerial
Oh,
aces.
Spider-Man's in there. I want bread.
For
Hold
an
on.
amazing array of
Power to
powers
Nova.
and swap between your team of 2 at any time. Take advantage of your team's strengths to overwhelm your foes. Plus, up to 4 players can assemble for local or online
go.
co-op play.
That's pretty good.
The battle
Is that
for the
Taskmaster? Let's go.
universe begins when Marvel Cosmic Invasion launches on the
Nice.
Nintendo Switch system this
Think about
holiday.
Why the fuck I gotta wait?
That was Marvel Cosmic Invasion, where you'll battle as a tag team of different superheroes.
Nah, why y'all making motherfuckers wait? I can get that fuck ass Disney villain game today, but I gotta wait for the fucking Marvel game. What?
Yep. You should look at that. Hey, we got Nova and shit. Fighting a nihilist.
You want it, so you'll
I'm not buying it, Lemon. Fuck that Disney villain game.
What is this?
Only Disney villains I like are in Kingdom Hearts.
Alright.
What in the Metopia is going on here?
Hold on. Why are they fighting?
Why they fighting? This looks like fucking.
She like living the dream.
Wait.
It should look like Animal Crossing mixed with Mies.
It's sort of it's a lifetime.
Why are they fighting?
Lexi, you gotta wait till 2026.
Why is he huge?
Oh, nah.
Did you want to talk?
No.
Hey, yo! Okay, Snoo. The fuck?
Glad that was only a dream.
That's a personal question. Jesus.
That was Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream, the first new entry in the series in over 10 years.
Yes.
In the trailer,
There's hope for Star Fox. It took 10 years to get a Tomodachi
What
Life
kinds of
game.
interactions do you think they'll have?
Is this the game you're looking for? Like?
Why are they
Looking
fighting?
forward to it.
Why fighting shit?
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct so far.
Giant bitch asking if I want to come. That's great.
Our final announcement is something a little
Dead
different
by
this
Snoo
time again.
Snoo.
Here's Mr. Miyamoto.
I'm like, yeah, but yeah.
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto.
Oh no, it's
Thank you
Miyamoto's.
for watching today's Nintendo Direct.
Fuck up a Star Fox
He's
game.
about to fuck up Star Fox for
Nintendo
another
Direct
10 years.
has delivered
Fuck.
Nintendo News directly.
Yeah, here we go.
You ain't a water, you can't do
These
that.
presentations have grown into an event that many
Take it
people
over.
watch. Thank you all very
Damn,
much.
this guy will.
We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations,
Oh, nah.
but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering
new
information
channel?
to you directly. This is a smart device
What?
app called Nintendo Today,
What?
which functions like a daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo events, We will also be delivering all sorts of content about
Well, that's
Nintendo
cool, I
games
guess.
and characters every day.
Twitter exists. Like, what
It
the fuck are we doing?
does. Well,
Twitter
Twitter
Nintendo
kind of
Direct
sucks,
for
so I don't
Nintendo
blame them for
Switch
making
2
their own
on April
Twitter.
2nd.
Like, hold up.
News about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly through the Nintendo Today
Directly.
Nintendo Today will be available to download on smart devices later
In
today.
a week.
Maybe two.
Anyone with a Nintendo account can use the app, so please try it out.
Oh, wow.
Use the app. Yeah, microtransactions.
That's all I have to share.
I know, right?
I hope you enjoy using
You want to
Nintendo
read the
Today.
full article? That's going to be 99 cents.
The full art thickness.
That's all for today's Nintendo
To
Direct.
download this wallpaper,
Thank you for
$2.
watching.
Right? Tamagotchi big bitch and shit. Yeah, that's the one you want.
Oh, you want the big bitch? That's gonna be $5.
Oh, yeah. I know, yeah. A month?
Come on, spend the money.
Spend the money. We don't like Twitter. Well, what do you guys think? I was just having a good time. It didn't matter.
The hips don't lie. Spend the money.
Spend the money, please. Tamagotchi better.
Nintendo Today isn't live yet. Boo! It's today. Why isn't it live? Throwing frame one.
Bro, City. Was that shit available tomorrow?
Throwbox 360.
Don't call that shit today.
Nintendo yesterday.
Right?
I head off,
Nintendo
y'all.
eventually.
What you mean? All right, later, Lexi.
Bye.
Bye. I don't know, man. That kind of, it's just typical. It's par for the course.
I'll give him this. I wasn't really like insulted like usual Director, but I also might be numb to the dumb shit.
That's true too. I'm not invested in it not being good, so I think that kind of helps.
Yeah. I had no expectations. I didn't even have a bingo card.
It helps to have no expectations. You kind of just go with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like obviously Pokemon ZA, but we knew about
It's
that.
basically Pokemon in the Marvel game.
That's it.
And rest of that shit, right? And I guess Metroid, yeah. I don't even care about that. So like most of that shit could have been a fucking email.
Right.
I'll be honest.
What about you, Lemon?
Game sharing and the Rhythm Heaven game that I'm hyped for.
I'll give you Rhythm Heaven because it's an IP that's been fucking in the vault. Like, yo, bro, what y'all doing? People want this.
It's been on a 3DS since like what was it, 2015?
Yeah, exactly.
That was when Mega Mix was released, I think.
And Tomodachi Life is in that category too. It's like, bro, like people, I don't give a fuck, but this is an IP. People like you made money off this, and you withholding the next entry. Like, what are you doing? Like,
Was there a Nintendo? Was there a Mario game in this Direct?
No,
I don't think so. No.
Huh.
They disguised it with virtual cards. So technically, yes, because now you can Mario wherever.
You can Mario whenever and wherever.
You can Mario all the time now.
Yeah, there was no Mario game.
You know, that game sharing feature feels like it could be like used as advertising for a game, honestly.
Yeah, but even then, they're just kind of utilizing things that exist in a roundabout, weird way.
Yeah.
Like, Steam exists. Like, it shouldn't be an issue fucking finding your game, especially if you bought it digitally. Like,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm mad about. It's like it's 2025. There's no reason. We literally have a Nintendo account. Fucking utilize it properly.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
As good as it exists, but it's behind. And I'm like, wow.
Have any of the other console, like a Sony and Microsoft, did something like this, or is it just Steam?
That was implemented like 10 years ago. Yeah, like I could have a PlayStation 4, buy a new PlayStation 4, enter my email, and I'll have all the games that I have previously bought on that console download it and play it on that console.
Exactly.
Alright.
And the shit is, and most of the shit is backward compatible.
Yeah, I bought Bloodborne in like 2016 just to buy it. I think it was free, so I like downloaded it and I had it on like my first PS4, and I jumped that one to another PS4. Then I jumped to the PS5, and I could play it on PS5 anytime. Like that, like a thing that just existed. I didn't even like realize it. I'm like, this is cool because the game's not always available, and it was free. And I'm like, why not? So, and that's just one game. Like, I could do it with any of the games as long as I have the space or whatever. So,
I guess this is kind of Nintendo's trying to be uniform with their console.
Yeah, it's like they're getting ideas, they're hearing ideas, but they're doing it late, and it's like they really just don't fuck with anybody else, and it's showing up as kind of dated and kind of just out of touch. Like they cobweb Nintendo for real. Like it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I totally agree.
Yeah.
They can market well, but it's just like they're so behind the times. It's like it's freaking crazy.
They're really like resting on the brand strength of just being a brand. They're not innovating. They're not, doing anything good. They're kind of just maintaining, and then they're getting carried by brand loyalty. And
they're definitely coasting and relying on their major IPs to keep them afloat.
Yeah,
which is crazy.
It's working, so you can't say nothing. You can't criticize it because it is working. It's a very conservative way to it's very safe. It's very not moving the needle forward. It's very much maintaining.
Well, I mean, they gotta keep the lights on.
Yeah, which they are. So yeah, I can't fault.
You can't really fault them for that. If it's, yeah, like they've been in business. They were a playing card company.
Yeah,
gamblers and shit.
It's true though. Like honestly, it is. Like, but I don't know, like that whole game sharing thing. Like, it is really good that they're doing it. So kudos for them that they're actually bringing that along. But I mean, like, it really just kind of felt to me that like it was more like, you kind of teach us how to use the Switch again, like in that particular aspect. It's like this should have been here, and it's a great thing to have, but it just really should have been.
That's the point we've been trying to make. It's like Steam exists. It's been in existence, and it's been doing what we've been asking for.
From one another. I guess it's just harder to make the console games from previous generation be more uniform to the next one, unless you end up remaking the game.
My thing is though, I gave him a pass for the OG Wii because Nintendo's always late to the party when it comes to shit like this. I gave him a pass then. On the Wii U, they should have figured something out by then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, honestly. This is 20, like literally post 2020.
Talking about the digital games, yeah,
digitally, yeah, because once you buy it digitally, you have it,
Like, I don't see how anything up to, I'm gonna be bold. I'm gonna say up to GameCube. There's no reason why none of that shouldn't work on the Switch.
100%.
Like none at all.
100%. I would say Wii fucking U. Fuck it. It should be every Wii U game should be available.
Actually, I would agree with that because
and not the
Wii uses the GameCube architecture. So
yes. It's the same shit. And I bought Pokemon. I bought it again, and then I bought it for the Switch, the new version. I'm like, this is the same game.
There's no reason why you shouldn't have to buy that game 3 times.
But it's 3 times. And now it's inconvenient because I have the disc. So if I want to play a disc, I have to fucking change the disc and shit. And I'm like, I don't know where the fucking disc is at. It's kind of annoying. Like, why can't I just scroll over, hit the button, play my game?
Yeah.
You should be able to install your games. Like, if you bought it physically, you should be able to install it to your shit.
You can't do that. That's not something you can do.
It'll definitely save a lot of time, yeah.
Because it's tied to a Nintendo account, so it's not like someone else has someone else's game we didn't pay for it. So, and I think Lemon has a great point too that as long as they don't use it to like replace physical copy games, I kind of don't want to see that.
Yeah, I don't want to see that either. I think this should. I think there's room for both. To be honest.
Yeah.
I agree.
Nadina said she is hyped for a couple games. She was a Gradius fan. Okay.
Yeah, there's a bunch of comments I wanted to get to, but I don't want to cut y'all off.
Right, the Gradius is a.
I don't give a fuck about Gradius. I'm gonna keep it a whole bunch.
The only fucking game like that I fuck with is you can read. Bullet hell. Those are the fucking quarter stealers. That's what those games.
Tomodachi has been asked for years. It's not. See, like I said, I'm happy that Tomodachi, Metroid, what was the other one? Rhythm Heaven. I'm happy they're getting sequels. They been needed to get them. This is good. So, like, good for Nintendo. Keep going. There's other shit that still needs sequels. F-Zero needs a sequel. Star Fox needs a sequel. Earthbound needs a sequel. Like, well, Mother. Keep going.
Well, we'll see what the Direct 2, because like, this is kind of weird that they have this, and then the Direct 2 or the Switch 2, whatever.
That Switch 2 is they're only gonna probably show at most 5 games, and if they even get to that, because I feel like they're only gonna show Mario Kart and maybe some Donkey Kong shit. Like I don't really see them going crazy with the launch lineup, which is a misstep on their end, but they do have the Switch 1's library to fall back on.
I guess. But then that just gives more credence to just buying the regular Switch over the Switch 2.
Well, now they kind of have to do more work now, because now they got to make you want the Switch 2. Yeah, but I don't see that shit being a powerhouse either.
Right. We'll see. Hopefully.
We'll see.
Especially since design-wise, it's exactly the same. I'm like, that could be a mistake, but we'll see what happens.
I mean, it's not exactly the same. Functionally, it's the same, but it looks different enough.
No, design-wise, it looks exactly the same. That's the problem. Like, it doesn't like even look.
The Joy-Con slide into the Switch. On the Switch 2, they use magnets.
Visually, it looks exactly the same. It's just kind of.
So it's a DS,
so
3DS problem.
Kind of leaning for the Wii U and the Wii 2 problem, because now it's like you already got a Switch.
But I mean, it says Switch 2. If you can't recognize Switch 1 and Switch 2, I'm sorry, you need to go back to school, my guy.
If you leave it on the table and you're walking by and you see the shit next to another Switch, they look exactly the same. You got to turn the back and see that it says Switch 2, sure. But design-wise, the
Joy-Cons look a little different.
The Joy-Cons are different enough.
No, but not to a layman, an observer. You just walk by, which is clearly their target audience. It looks exactly the same, which may or may not, bite them in the ass. We'll see. It looks exactly.
I don't think it looks exact. It looks very similar. I'll give you that. But there's nuances in the design of the Joy-Cons and how they attach to the system. I don't see it as a Wii U problem. Problem with the Wii U is that now that was literally the same shape of console, and like the only thing different was the color. But the problem there was that the Wii had about 5,000 add-ons to it, so. Yep. You see Wii U, you think, oh, this is just another add-on for the Wii.
Oh yeah.
That was the main issue. Switch 1 to Switch 2, there wasn't this bevy of add-ons. It should make sense. The Switch 1 was a smaller console. Switch 2 slightly bigger with recessed parts for the joysticks. Like it looks different enough. It's not a carbon copy like the Wii U was.
It's not different enough. Because think about, if you're gonna go that route, because think about the PlayStation. You got PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3. The PlayStation 1 does not look like the PS2. The PS2 does not look like the PS3. PS3 does not look like the 4 or the 5. Like, you have to be able to visually differentiate if you're having an improvement or an expansion or anything like that.
I'm not gonna hold you. There is not much improvement to this
That's
shit.
what the fuck I'm saying. You see PS1 versus PS2, you know it's not the same fucking thing. You see Switch 1, you see Switch 2. Oh, that's Switch. Wow, Switch got a new paint job. The fuck? This is still a fucking Switch.
If the PS4 and PS5 look similar physically, what are differentiation? Like,
4 and 5 are very different, my guy. The fucking 5 look like a fucking VC. The 5 look like a VCR with wings. The fucking 4 got a slope.
White and fucking color. The 4 is mad sleek. The 4 is like a fucking brick. The 5 is
the physical appearance. I'm talking like graphics and stuff like that. Like,
no, we're talking about the physical console.
From a marketing perspective, from a differentiating identity perspective. That's what I'm talking about. And that's where the majority of sales comes in. And that's the issue they ran in with the Wii U. Not only that, because it wasn't even just the Wii U, because the Wii and the Wii U look different. But the name, something so simple, could have been changed to differentiate that this is a different thing. This is not a Wii add-on, like Berg said. Because if you say Wii U, what is it? Wii U? What the fuck? Like you walk by in the store, what the fuck is that? And you just keep walking. If you said this is the fucking Wii Pilates 45 Peloton 45, you're like, oh shit, what's that?
Wii U Peloton is crazy.
Wii Peloton Paragon, like you have that's part of the marketing. That all goes with it. Like even Wii U to Switch, you know it's different. You already know it's different offer it based on the name. And then you look at it, oh, this is physically different. So this is not the thing. This is not a thing that I can just skip, to the layman, to the average fan, to the regular consumer.
Give him a little bit more credit than that. It's a number this time. It's a number this time. It's not a letter.
But they fall short with the visual differentiation, the design. Again, PS1, PS2, Xbox 360. The Xbox does not look like the 360.
Thank you. Yeah.
At all. Look at the Nintendo versus the NES. Even
they had better naming schemes back then.
The thing is,
they had better marketing, and that's the issue.
It's like
this is them getting mad fucking lazy because this is not a good idea. But you can probably make $12 million anyway, so it's not really an issue.
So much before it becomes hard to wield.
Yeah, it'll be fine because the hours will tight. But if someone a layman
later in the dinner,
Switch 2, and then you're always gonna get the skeptics. Switch 2, what makes it a 2? What makes it better? What makes it worth my money? I got a Switch already. The fuck am I getting a 2? If it looks exactly the same, it's like, all right. Not really convincing.
Yeah, but everyone wanted like a stronger Switch because it only does I think 720 in handheld, so this one's gonna do 1080p handheld.
Yes, but also
so it's gonna be a stronger system.
It's stronger system, but it's not making a dent in the marketplace. This Steam exists.
I don't see it.
And unless Switch has that exclusive.
My thing though is like if you want a handheld and Nintendo ain't doing it for you, I don't think a Switch 2 is gonna really do anything. Like you already lost that person anyway. They already bought a Rogue Ally or a Steam Deck.
You got an Ally, or they bought a fucking Steam Deck. Listen, it's not even that. They're competing with a fucking phone.
Yeah.
Everyone's competing with the phone. You can't blame Nintendo for that. Sony's competing with the phone, and so is Microsoft.
That is a new contender because it wasn't a thing in like 2010. Maybe 2015 it was getting a little serious. But shit like Snap, shit like fucking Pocket, shit like fucking I don't know, that Diablo shit, like now it's an actual thing. Even fucking Candy Crush and whatever Farmville, whatever the fuck people are spending money, people are spending money. Monopoly Go. Like these are actual competitors. which wasn't a thing before. So you really can't be fucking resting on laurels and being fucking basic. Like, you gotta literally come up with something. If you're a fucking titan in the industry, you need to lead the industry. They're fucking lagging behind. You were lagging behind fucking phones. You got fucking Monopoly Go with voiceovers, and the fucking Switch don't got no fucking voiceovers yet. Like, what are we doing? Snap with the animation.
If we've beaten that horse to death, fucking Star Fox had voiceovers at Nintendo 64. So bro, I don't even understand how anything on GameCube afterward didn't have voice acting.
Right. Exactly.
Again, they'll be fine because they'll sell 1 million units and whatever. But then again, it'll just be stagnant. It's stagnant. You know, it's just the same shit. I'm not seeing anything that's.
So what do you want Nintendo? What do you want Nintendo to do?
They need to fucking take the shit serious.
Yeah.
Look around, like look at what the fucking other industries are doing. The first step would be literally relaunch the IPs that need some fucking love. And just kind of go like, I don't want to say go the GameCube route, but they kind of do, because GameCube. The reason I buy a GameCube was because those games was only on GameCube.
Yeah, exactly.
It was literally the thing, and like, oh, if I'm gonna fucking play, and that's what got me, because I was fucking playing Dreamcast, and they have fucking Sonic Adventure 2. I'm like, for GameCube, what the fuck is this? And I fucking bit the bullet. I'm like, oh, man,
for GameCube.
Yeah, I was pissed. Like Sonic Adventure 2 for GameCube. What the fuck is this shit? I was like, oh, I gotta buy another fucking console.
GameCube.
And it was radically different. It was unique. Not only am I playing the Sonic, Smash was ill, fucking, but like the lineup was solid and it was unique. Because I'm like, all right, if I'm gonna buy this fucking thing, let me get my money's worth. And I did. So there's a bunch of exclusives that were not available on fucking, PlayStation, on the whatever Xbox, on the Dreamcast. So I'm just like, you know what? It's not a waste. And then it got better. I'm like, oh shit, we got 4 Swords and shit. We got fucking Crystal Chronicles. I was having a good time. It was unique. Like, now it's a unique gaming experience, because now at least I had the fucking, Coliseum and shit, so now I can play with this DS. Because there's no fucking 4 Swords for, PS2 or whatever. You just play the game, you just play whatever, you play Call of Duty or whatever the fuck, you play Halo, you would have the games for their specific thing.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to play Halo on the GameCube. No. I'm gonna play Halo, that is that experience. I'm gonna play fucking Crystal Chronicles with a weird ass fucking GameCube as a controller with my brother, and we're playing that shit at fucking 3 a.m. That is a unique experience that I'm not getting from the fucking Xbox.
Right. Well,
so they need to be different, or it's not even different. They're just being like fucking whack. They're left behind. Because now every one of those games that got revealed could probably be on the phone, not even holding it in some way or another. And at that point, it's like, what's the point? Handheld gaming, that was a novelty. Now we have phones and Steam Deck and Asus or whatever the fuck, The Steam Deck's not popular.
Technically, all of those are on a on a handheld device, because that's what the Switch is.
Yeah, but what does the Switch have that's exclusive, or even worth a damn? Handheld specifically.
Sony have that's exclusive.
They do. Doesn't Sony have like their portable shit now, or whatever, that weird ass screen shit?
That Q shit is not a portable. Fuck no. I'm gonna stop all y'all. Everybody shut the fuck up. That Q shit is not a portable system. That's some bullshit remote play. Like, you don't get the fuck out of here. Release a Vita 2 or get out of here, Sony. Project Q. Fuck out of here.
PSP was fucking great, bro. Oh my god.
Why did they bring back the PSP? I don't get it, man.
PSP, they got too big for their britches. They should have stayed in their lane. They stopped trying. They tried to do dumb.
Spencer said you a hater, bro. They got mad exclusives. You just not playing.
No, who's playing? It ain't just me. The fuck.
You a hater, bro.
I'm not hearing about it.
You a hater. They got mad exclusive.
I'm not a hate. Look, I'm calling the shit out. It's not hate.
They got mad exclusives, D.
Mad exclusives. Name 3 that I would want to buy now.
They got mad exclusives.
Is Marvel Rivals on the fucking Switch? No.
You ain't playing the exclusive.
No. Fucking Monster Hunter on the fucking Switch? No.
I mean, yeah.
Monster Wilds? No. Anything fucking relevant in the past 3
You're not
years?
playing the exclusives. There's mad of them.
No, that's crazy.
I'm not hating. I'm just calling it out.
You a hater, bro.
Think about the top 3 games with his Elden Ring on the fucking Switch. No, like, bro, stop. Like, listen.
I'm not gonna hold you.
The Game Awards is trash. Yes. Has a fucking Game of the Year on fucking Game Awards been a Switch game in the past?
Y'all just got me tight. I didn't say you was hating. I didn't say that. I did not say that. I didn't say you was hating. I said it.
It's all right.
This is what I was trying to say. I understand why you don't like the exclusives on the Switch. I get that. But however, most of the people that have a Switch, the exclusives on there, people play it for those exclusives. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
All right.
Yeah.
I did kind of. I did embellish what he was saying, but damn, bro.
It's all good. Listen, I know it. Ultimately, the shit doesn't matter. They're gonna make money. The people who like it are gonna buy it. And they're gonna keep.
You gotta buy it, D. You gotta buy the exclusives.
I'm not doing shit.
You gotta buy it.
Plenty of people will. And again, that'll maintain the shit. It's not gonna push the needle forward, which is my perspective. If you're gonna be one of the titans, you need to be a titan in the industry and move the shit forward.
Right.
They're not playing the game. They are staying well within their circle. They are treating as though they are not competitors, which the fuck they've been ever since the fucking Fire Nation attacked and took out the fucking Dreamcast.
I mean,
fucking butt, yo.
Right? Talk to him, man.
Ever since the Dreamcast,
I'm not. Wait. We're not about to blame Nintendo for Sega going under. Because Sega going under is Sega's fault. Sega out here making a billion systems, not fucking Q&A and nothing, no R&D.
No.
About to make a 32X standalone called the Neptune. Like, yeah, we don't get out of here.
PlayStation is the Fire Nation. They fucked up Dreamcast. It was terrible.
Well, actually, that is Nintendo's fault. That is Nintendo's. You can blame Nintendo for that.
They went to the Dreamcast. They went to the X. Jet Set Radios for the Xbox. Sonic went to the Dreamcast. Fucking PS2 fucking dominated. Let's keep it a buck. PS2 killed the Dreamcast. Because Dreamcast is
you can actually blame Nintendo for that though, because Nintendo was supposed to make the CD add-on for the SNES. They were supposed to work with Sony to do that, but in the last minute they backed out and went with Philips and made the fucking whack-ass CDI shit. So yeah, technically you can blame Nintendo, because if they would have did the deal with Sony, there would have been no PlayStation. It would have been the SNES CD or whatever.
Listen, it's what it is. Listen, they do what they did. They're all about self-preservation. They're all about fuck everybody else. This is my room, and you follow my rules and you buy my shit.
This is my space.
Only way you gonna get it. Which worked for years. Again, it worked for the fucking Wii. It worked for the GameCube, but their shit was their shit and unique, and you couldn't fucking find that shit nowhere else. GameCube controller is still one of the best fucking controllers ever fucking made.
This is true.
Completely unique. The fucking Joy-Cons and shit, it's just embarrassing. It's just lower quality, and it's like
that one you're not gonna have no argument from me. The Wiimotes, the Wii remotes have easily outclassed the Joy-Cons in every way. Like even without the upgrade even there's no contest. I'm talking about base OG Wii, the without the motion, it's still better than the Joy-Cons. The Joy-Cons have them built in, and they still fuck up. You spend $70 for no reason.
that low quality is permeating throughout the whole shit.
It needs better quality.
It's leaking. You know, you got no esports. You got fucking pedos and Smash. You got all this other shit. The only thing that's fucking like pushing the shit forward is Pokemon, and Pokemon's kind of just doing their own thing.
You know, really,
Pokemon all the time. It's all encompassing.
You know,
unapologetically Pokemon.
You know what pisses me off? You mentioned there's no esports. They tried to sell the Switch with esports in mind. They had a stupid trailer where they had the two teams that were playing Splatoon. They're doing their little stupid walking through the stadium all slow and shit, and then they turn their chairs like, yeah, we're about to have a fight. You're selling this as an esports thing, but there was never any like Splatoon League or like no Nintendo Evo. Like, I made a video about this. This is something that could have happened, and it never did. But they were trying to sell the Switch as an esports console.
Berg, to be fair, they've done plenty of esports shit, but the shit doesn't hit. And the main issue is the community didn't play ball. Because you got to realize Nintendo's very restricted. They're not lenient. They're not going to do a thing that works. They're going to do their thing that they think works that literally is a fucking dumpster fire. Doesn't matter because it's their way or the highway.
Well,
so I will give them credit. They've held events. They've held plenty of Smash events with items on. And John Numbers just fucking won the shit because, you know, he's a fucking go-hawk. There's mad fucking events with John Numbers just fucking.
Well, I don't mean just Smash. I mean like an
yeah, they had
I'm talking about like a general Nintendo event, like some type of diathlon shit where it's just different Switch titles. No, that was their pitch. That's what I'm saying. You start off frame one, we're gonna have all these games, and you can have your rooftop parties, you can have your esports shit. Like this was they was trying to sell us a dream hard with that intro. I'm still pissed about it to this day.
Yeah, no, it didn't pan out.
It did not pan out.
Esports bubble just literally fell apart.
That's true too. I won't fault them for that.
They gave Panda the license, and then the community fucking shot them in the foot. They literally sacrificed them. And I'm like, they're like, what are we gonna do with these fucking savages? We literally gave you a fucking boat. We gave you a fucking missionary, and y'all killed him. It sent his head back on a fucking platter. Like, what it's literal it's business disrespect. Because not only did they do what you wanted, they reached out, they made, common grounds, like, hey, this is how we want this to go. Y'all said, hell no. We want VGC boot camp, baby. And fucking
what?
Well, they called the man a whole bunch of shit, which is not even like, bro. You know how many fucking people that guy helped? You know how many fucking actual careers in fucking gaming Panda is responsible for? And then the motherfuckers is grassroots. They're actually doing the shit. They did mad fucking shit that was impossible. And then the fucking Nintendo, the fucking Smash community turned the whole shit on them and made them fucking pariahs. Literally imploded the whole fucking company. People who had shit to do with Smash lost their fucking job.
Yeah, that's
so
whack.
No.
That's whack.
What the fuck is we supposed to do? What the fuck is Nintendo supposed to do? We can't have these fucking buffoons fucking around with our shit. These are all tests. These are tests that the fucking community has fucking failed. Because when it's real business shit, they want to fucking be fucking children.
Wow.
So that's fucking Nintendo. It's probably not coming back.
Yeah.
Fucking Hungry Box calling Red Fizeme a bitch on the street. And what the fuck is you suckers, man? Like, no. Stop.
Yo.
Meanwhile, he's the top guy. That's the top fucking Smash. That's your main guy.
I'm sorry, but like, I don't know, like, cause like people giving me shit for this take in the past, but I really think that was a grave misstep that Hungry Box did. I don't give a fuck how much you hate the corporate bureaucracy at Nintendo. You were given a chance to be an ambassador for a game. Yeah, the optics may not look good to the community, but you can make change from within. This was your opportunity to do so. And you say, now, I'm an engineer, I don't need your money. Motherfucker, are you missing the whole point, bro? This was the olive branch. He didn't have to do that. Reggie did not have to do what he did, and he gave you the olive branch, and you snatched it from him, slapped him in the face with it, and spit in his face.
And called him a bitch.
Like, bro, what are you doing?
Like, the thing is that Nintendo does not forget. That's the one fucking thing. That shit has rippled through the fucking years. And to that, your man's like, and if you really look at it, he has not been fucking starving, bro. He completely and wholeheartedly benefited, selfishly on top of it. That just kind of sus. And they fucking worship him on top of that. Like, y'all don't realize when y'all getting fucking game, y'all getting scammed. This motherfucker, the top streamer, this motherfucker gonna lose his life. Oh, just because he fucking plays Jigglypuff, and that's my favorite Melee player. I'll give him the fucking benefit of the you fucking hero worship. And I'm just like, bro, he's fucking scamming. He's caking. He's not fucking kicking the shit back. You think he's fucking donating all the fucking millions he be fucking making from streaming?
That's crazy.
Oh, he's literally caking. He's top guy. Granted, a lot of top streamers do, fund esports shit, but they're making sure their pockets is good first.
Well, I mean, as you should. I mean, someone's got to make the money.
Yeah.
They're the ones out there doing it.
And like, why change things if, it fucks up your bottom line? He could be selfless. He could be a TO. He could do like probably more, but yeah, as long as, he's good, that's what matters.
He could do it. No, he could probably do a tournament once a month.
He could, but that's a lot of work. I'll just stream and react to fucking Sephiroth. Yeah, and then look for a new
Sephiroth OP.
I gotta make sure I hop into every kind of potential IP. Yeah, Nick All Stars. Oh yeah, I'm at the top of the page. Rivals of Aether. Oh yeah, I'm at the top of the page. Like, it's bro.
He sounded less and less like an ally, more like a grifter.
Bro, what's a grift? It's been a grift. What you mean?
Grift Disney.
You don't get that high up unless you have a little bit of sleaze in you, bro.
That is the truth, because they won't let you up there.
They don't let you up there, and you gotta make sure that there's some level of bucket eyeball type shit, and that's okay. Well, I'm not knocking it. For capitalism, so like,
hey, fuck capitalism.
You gotta remember this motherfucker's origin. Remember how he fucking got there. And if you got there by fucking stabbing the fucking king, is you really a king?
Is this your king?
Is your king? That's okay. Tamagotchi-topia looks pretty fun.
Like I said, I don't give a fuck. 98% of that direct was like, whatever. But I also stand by, if you have IPs that you've let lay dormant for a decade, you wildin'. People have been asking for this shit. So I'm happy that the fans got what they wanted.
Yeah.
Keep going. As a matter of fact, since this was the last Nintendo Switch 1 direct, they should have went out with a bang and gave you mad like games that like just needed like a last hurrah. Like, fuck it.
Well, maybe it's coming on the
like real talk. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. You couldn't put a sequel up?
Nah. Well, maybe. Let's be continued.
How long would it take to make a puzzle game?
Maybe it would be in the Switch too.
Maybe, Berg, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this as what it is. This is kind of just something, because clearly Metroid fucking 4 should have been released. And now it's like, all right, let's get it out. Because the way it looks, it's like that shit was done in 2019, but that's okay. I just saw a jungle planet, and I'm just like, all right, this is not even that crazy. It doesn't take that long to do a fucking jungle planet, but that's okay. So I think this is kind of just the wrap up. Like, let's just release all the,
Yeah, the time is up because like they want to move on, but they still got shit in the pipeline.
Yeah, we'll see with the Switch 2 because what they reveal with the Switch 2 Direct will kind of help dictate how the future looks. If it's mid, then that's not good. If it's impressive, that'd be great.
Yeah, but it seems like it's going to be more of the same because the little that they showed us is like Mario Kart is what you're starting with. Really?
Yes.
I mean, it's the selling series. You see Mario Kart 7 Deluxe.
Yo, they released that game like 3 times.
Yeah.
It's like a Wii U game.
I'm sorry, bro, but you're gonna have to miss me with that bullshit.
Bro, what is safe and makes money is what they're gonna do. That is the Nintendo strat.
You're gonna have to miss me with that bullshit. I done played Mario Kart till the fucking wheels fall off. I don't need this next system to start with 9. I'm not that star for Mario Kart.
It will.
My bullshit.
Not only that,
with the community withstanding.
The formula is not going to change. They're going to have some weird ass fucking fighting game that's not Smash.
That's not Smash. That's not Smash.
We're going to get Smash when the fucking shit starts to dry up.
That's not Smash.
It's not. And it's a shame. We're getting like fucking Pokken 3DX. It should have like no content. And then Smash will come out and put the shit in. And then we'll have, that tile from 10 is now in the frame.
Pokken 3DX is crazy.
It's coming, right? It's coming. But I'm optimistic. I want to see what the shit looks like. It's not that.
Oh shit!
They're not doing shit. It's just what they're doing is not impressive.
Which is almost the same as them not doing shit because whatever your output is, it's not like getting the people going.
Bro, the market speaks for itself. We'll let them decide. If the people like it, boom. They don't like it, they won't make money and they'll release Smash. They know what I mean.
Cause like the only thing that I even give a fuck about for that should be in the pipeline is a Mario Maker 3. I don't really care about anything else that Nintendo may or may not put out. Because I don't see them doing a Star Fox. I would love for them to do it. That would be great. There'd be a day one purchase for me. But I don't see it happening. Like, F-Zero would be another one. If they did that fucking Bowser's Fury shit from Mario, but like an actual full game and not a tech demo, that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
But these are things that I just don't see Nintendo doing because to your argument, they have been playing it safe. They're starting with Mario Kart 9. So I'm like, what?
Arms and legs.
So I'm just like, this looks like more of the same. That's where the sameness is coming from. It's not in the console.
Yes.
It's the everything with the console. Yet, it's business as usual. That's what's pissing me off.
Yeah, no. Y'all are tight in the industry, and y'all are not innovating the industry. You're playing it safe, and it's not moving the industry forward as a whole. Especially where it's a new paradigm of the phone. The phone is so much entertainment. You can't rest on that because it's not fucking 1999 where people aren't literally distracted. There's people literally getting their entertainment from every fucking where else. There's all these VR chats. There's fucking, it's all type of shit, and it's like you're not in competition.
So,
and it's not niche anymore. It's not niche. Gaming is just the norm. Not like, it's you get a Nintendo, that means something. Yeah, because I got a Nintendo. Back in the day,
it used to mean something.
I got a Nintendo. Oh shit, you got that? I got a Sega, and then boom, friendship. Because now you wasn't getting both. Not a lot of people had.
Yeah, not a lot of people. That is a thing. Because up until in the 16-bit era, I had a Genesis and a Super Nintendo, but after that, I had to pick and choose what systems I wanted because economy got fucked up over time. It was a slow decrease, but over time, people were making less and less money. People ain't gonna give you you're not gonna spend $500 on multiple systems. I don't know how much. I'm just gonna say 500 at the ballpark. Every time something new comes out, you have to pick and choose. Right. Like you got your birthday and Christmas. God forbid that both of them are close.
On the same month.
Luckily, mine was 6 months apart. But I feel for anyone that got to deal with that shit.
First, I was like, there.
You basically get gifts once a year, basically.
They're close.
Yep.
That's the beginning of the month check.
But even with me, who was lucky to get gifts twice a year, I still had to pick and choose my targets. So I always went with Nintendo and Sony because they had the most shit that I gave a fuck about. But for other people, that's probably Microsoft and Sega. Or some other combination.
And like the lack of a Game Boy is kind of it's starting to show now because that was a carry as well. Like that was my go-to. Like I would always get the next whatever Game Boy Advance, Game Boy SP, Game Boy DS. So like that was like my kind of yearly purchase.
Well,
that was like a hard carry.
The issue with that is, and I kind of hate that this is an issue because I saw it as a good thing at the time, but it seems to be more of a y'all did this to save money instead of doing what you were supposed to do. Mm-hmm. During the Wii U era, the 3DS was hard carry. Like it was almost like the 3DS was the main console and the Wii U was the handheld. That's how bad it was. The 3DS was hard carry. So obviously Nintendo lost a lot of money with the Wii U. So they decided to merge together their handheld division and their console division to have it all under one roof. At the time, I thought, this is a good thing because since the 3DS had mad good games, if these people are now allowed to work on console shit, it's the best of both worlds. We're going to have some ill shit. Turns out, we didn't get a lot of ill shit. It was just it was more of the same, except it wasn't as terrible because you didn't have to worry about developing for a second console. Everything was on the Switch. So you did get some good games, but it wasn't this like torrent of good game after good game how it should have been. Because that's what the 3DS was. It was good game after good game. I don't know why the Switch didn't have that.
A bunch of shovelware. They never really had shovelware like that before. Like I think
they embrace shovelware with the Switch 120%. Like
that. I'm just like I don't remember.
Like the minute they started doing those partner showcases and the mini showcases, it was like, what is this? And like you wasting half an hour on shit that Nintendo didn't even make.
Y'all saving money.
Like you ain't Sucker Punch, you ain't Chucklefish, whatever. You ain't fucking what's that other?
Hold up.
No, I'm saying like there are some indie companies that can make things that are good, but they are far few in between. And if you just are opening the floodgates for all the shovelware, it's gonna be hard to find those gems. Because there's so much shit you gotta wade through. You gotta wade through all the slop to get to the good shit.
Which is not good. That's not good for anybody. Because you're basically just opening your fucking you're whoring out. And I'm just like, bro, yeah, you can make money, but at what cost? You gotta have some kind of standards, bro. And like the lack of the standards on that. That's kind of, I think, the main issue. Like that's my big grievance. Because I know what the fuck got them there. And it's been like let me just sell out. You know, it's like a fucking commercial every fucking 30 seconds, and I'm like, bro, where's the main show? You can't even find the show. All fucking ads and shit. So.
It's even ads in your video.
Ads and shit. Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that. Like, certain people do it where it's not that intrusive, like Screen Crush, but then other people, it's like,
wow.
It's like it. We Screen Crush. Some of them are wilding, like lately, but generally, they make it natural to what the video is about. Other people, they just do a hard cut to some bullshit. I'm like, bro, I bought premium for a reason. I'm good. Like, I have YouTube Premium, so I don't have to see this. If you're gonna do an ad, be clever. Otherwise, no. When we put that shit at the end of the video, so I don't have to watch that shit. God damn.
Yeah, no, you gotta look at the shit that's been carrying. Pokemon's been carrying because the handheld been carrying. So
it's not even that at this point. Pokemon's just always gonna sell, which is a good and a bad thing.
They are in Nintendo, but they are very much their own entity at this point. Like, honestly, if Pokemon made their own console, they could probably break away.
They're not gonna do that.
No, Nintendo's got the whole.
They're not gonna do that.
No, Nintendo would lose fucking probably half their fucking profits.
Nintendo would probably file for bankruptcy if they lose Pokemon.
They would fucking lose 100%.
That's why it's that weird contract between those four companies. And Pokemon ain't going nowhere. Imagine if the Pokemon money stopped today. It'd be over.
What?
Hell no. Pleasant is saying a bunch of shit. I wish he didn't leave VC. I mean, I never thought Rhythm Heaven was gonna get a sequel on the Switch, but here we are. 3DS was the main console. I mean, the 3DS had bangers, but I wouldn't say the 3DS had a banger every month. I might be exaggerating, but I tell you this. 3DS had a lot of shit that I wanted to play versus the Wii U. I think I owned more 3DS games than I owned Wii U games. And I'm one of the people who love the Wii U. Because everyone gives that system shit. That's probably my favorite system. Like no cap. Like, I literally took... Like, Mario Maker 1 saved that console. At least for me. Because I brought that shit everywhere. I treated my Wii U like a Switch. Not even... Like, no hyperbole. I brought that shit to people's houses. I was making levels. Like, I think you had the OG Mario Kart 8 on that shit. It was Smash, even though the Wii U version's inferior to the 3DS, but we already went over that. Like, I loved that system. Like, I wish it would have been promoted better. I wish Nintendo would be doing so much dumb shit. But unfortunately, that was just the cards we were dealt. I made the best of it, but a lot of people didn't like that system, and that's Nintendo's fault. You would think they would have learned. Not really. The Switch was better, obviously, but they're still doing things safe. And I kind of wish would like the old school Marvel shit, like the MCU shit, they would release like a really like banger movie and then maybe do something on the side that may not necessarily work, but it's like a gamble, it's an experiment. Like Guardians of the Galaxy 1, Volume 1 was a gamble. They didn't think that shit was gonna pop like it did. Hindsight's 2020. But when they made that shit, they didn't think people were gonna fuck with it. And that's what Nintendo needs to do. They need to stop putting out Captain Americas and Iron Mans and put out some Guardians. Because because it's like you can't. Like, I don't know. 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 Like, I don't know
Yeah, no, you getting Robert Downey Jr. So
You can't rest on your laurels. I will roast you for going back to the well. Because I did it to fucking Konami with the fucking Gradius shit. I don't know what the fuck. But sometimes you gotta go back to the well. You gotta go back to basics. What got you to where you're at? Like, I think Nintendo lost sight of that shit a long time ago. I guess it doesn't help that Iwata isn't alive anymore, because I know he was trying to help steer the ship. People who took over his captain spot, they ain't it. Like, they're too profit driven. You can make and that's the thing that I'll never understand, because I'm in management and I don't understand this. There are things that you can do that will earn you bread, and you don't do them for whatever reason I can't fathom. But someone who's not making the big bucks is on the sidelines seeing this, like, this is what you could be doing. Why aren't you doing it? Is there a reason? Like, am I gonna ever figure it out? Like, I'm just looking at you like simple shit like the Nintendo account that acts like a Steam account. You know how much money y'all leaving on the table? If y'all made some shit where I buy shit and it carries over, you know how many more people would be buying games digitally on the fucking Nintendo eShop? Because they know they shit's not tied to their console. It can move. All these shovelware games y'all keep pushing, y'all could actually sell them. Because people would want to buy them to have them in their Nintendo collection so they can move to whatever system they want. You're talking about a virtual game card. How about just make your whole eShop compatible with the next system? How about that? Y'all tried to play slick with this fucking Netflix style Nintendo Switch Online shit. That's cute. I'd pay you a little subscription and get access to all these games. But I could spend $50 for a little fucking SD card and get your whole SNES library and play that shit on my TV. They got these dongles that you could just plug into your HDMI, hook the controller up, Bluetooth, and I could play everything. Come on, Nintendo, what we doing? You release a fucking NES, SNES Mini, and you don't have all the games ever made on it. Why? Okay, maybe you can't do the third-party shit because of IP. Not all the first-party shit? The shit you own? Really? What are we doing? This is the shit I'm talking about. Basic shit that y'all could be doing that y'all are not doing. Like, I can't be the only one that's thinking of this shit. Welcome back, Lemon.
Oh, yo. Aren't they doing that with Switch Online, though? Like, incorporating classic games to a free service?
Are they?
Service, but a paid service.
Are they?
Yeah, they've been slowly introducing old games to the service for like a while now.
But it's a subscription model, and it's not something that you can buy and it's yours. Like we said about Sony, I can buy something from their store, and as long as it's compatible, because they do have a problem with compatibility, but a lot of their P4 shit works on P5. Like, I bought Elden Ring for P4, and I was able to work it on my P5. So I should be able to buy something, and it carries over to the next system. Not I pay you a subscription, and I basically get to lease a portion of your library for a small fee every month. It's not the same thing. I basically want Steam accounts for Nintendo, and for everyone else for that matter. I buy it once, it's mine for as long as I have that account.
Yeah, that sounds good.
And like, I don't understand why that's so hard. During OG Wii, even Wii U, fine, you couldn't figure it out. By Switch? You're over here removing the internet browser because you're afraid of people hacking this shit. You worried about the wrong shit. People hacked it anyway. That's the funny thing. Yeah, I thought y'all was slick. So there's still homebrew on the Switch. There's still a Switch emulator out there.
Paper clips.
Oh god.
I still remember that. That was like one of the first ways to hack a Switch. One of the older models.
Oh yeah, the snipper clip shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's insane, bro. Pleasant did say, wish there were new IPs that I liked on the Switch. I know of Astral Chain, that was neat. Put Splatoon on the list too. The IP was so good they made 2 games for the Switch with that IP. I'm torn about Splatoon because I am a Splatoon fan, and I'm happy that they made more games for it. I don't think 3 needed to be made. That could have been DLC, but we've already beaten that dead horse. But I'm happy they made. They had a 3. They did a bullshit Final Fest for 2, and then like a couple months later they released 3. I'm like, why? This didn't. You could have not did the Final Fest. Just did a couple more bullshit regular Splatfest, and then release a big DLC instead of charging people $60 for the fucking same game. I got a new ability to grind up walls now. That was worth the $60. But whatever. Jay says, as much as I like Pokemon Scarlet Violet, the fact that people had to avoid going to certain areas because of frame rates is insane. That is a different problem. They never confirmed this, but apparently we were supposed to get a Switch Pro at some point. I think that became the OLED, and they just took away whatever enhancements that was in that console. But we were supposed to get a Switch Pro. And the reason why Scarlet Violet had slowed down in certain areas is because that game was optimized for the Switch Pro that they thought was coming out. But Nintendo rescinded and I guess decided to save money. I still don't know how true or false that is, but it makes sense to me because it's like, there shouldn't be slowdown. But I played that game to death on this channel. And I'm outside of the intro, I don't know if they patched the game and that's why I never had a problem. But aside from that intro in the school, where that shit was like 5 frames a second, oh, what the fuck? I didn't have a problem with frame rate with that game. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I'm usually plagued with tech problems, so the fact that game worked fine for me, like I don't know. People were expecting me to roast this shit. Yo, you don't think this gets bad? Like, no, like it's fine. Besides that one cutscene, man, there was some popping, but popping doesn't bother me. What bothers me is game free lying, but yeah, we also beating that dead horse too, so we don't need to go into that shit. I don't know. ZA looks good. It basically looks like they're bringing back the wild area from Gen 8 into Kalos, which makes sense. Like Kalos was like a really big region. At least it looked like it was big. But when you played the game, you didn't really go anywhere. It felt big, but a lot of it was sectioned off and you couldn't go to it. So what I like about ZA is that it's kind of giving Kalos a second chance at being a bigger region, mattering more. Because now you can explore more of it. You're not just limited to the cities and limited routes. Chronically says it still has performance issues in some areas. I got it recently. I can notice it. Well, I guess performance issues differ for each person. Like, what may not bother me may infuriate you, but I was fine.
Yeah, Kalos actually was the first time they didn't get the sequel, and that actually like pissed me off. We never got Z.
Yeah, we never
And
got
that was
Z.
the first time they kind of shortchanged it. They went straight to Sun and Moon, and I was just like, bro,
And it
what the
didn't.
fuck?
And it didn't help that Sun and Moon weren't good games.
Right.
I know Amane is gonna die on the hill that was a good game, but look, I'm gonna tell you this, right? Everyone gives Gen 8 and some people give Gen 9 shit. I beat those games, both of them. I did not beat Gen 7.
Something was a drag.
So that should tell you something.
It's a drag, and it went for Switch, and I'm just like, why?
That was another problem, but that's a known Game Freak issue, because Kalos should have been on the Switch. No. My bad. Black and White should have been on the 3DS, but it was on the regular DS. The 3DS was out by the time Black and White came out, but for some reason that game was a regular DS game. That didn't make any sense. Then we got Kalos, and then around the time the Switch was coming out, we got Sun and Moon, but that shit should have been a Switch game, but instead we got Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee with this Pokeball Plus. People give that game shit. I enjoyed playing it with the Pokeball Plus. I would imagine playing that with a Joy-Con, you'd want to rip your hair out. But I enjoyed this quirky little controller. Like, because the ball has like a little joystick, and you depress it and it becomes the A button, and there's a button on top which is B. So it's very simple, and I liked it. And you could do a motion gesture to catch Pokemon. So it's basically like a console version of Pokemon Go. I enjoyed it for what it was. I wish we would have gotten an actual game, but we're dealing with Nintendo and Game Freak. I did not want to touch Gen 8, and it tells me that you got bad taste. I didn't say Gen 8 was a good game. I said I was able to finish it.
Gen 8 was good. Honestly, it just didn't need the story. The wild area was captivating enough. The story was just a waste of time. And I'm just like, these are not challenges. These are not good puzzles. These are not stages. We're just doing shit. And any chance I got, I went to the wild area.
Honestly, they was trying to have their cake and eat it too with Gen 8.
Uh-huh.
They should have focused a lot more on the wild area. Instead of giving you the road through numbers 1 through 8, boss dungeons, gym leaders, and then the final dungeon formula, along with this open world wild area shit that you only got in spurts. You didn't get it like the whole time. They're like, oh, take a break from the adventure, go to the wild area.
Right.
It's like, huh? Like, this should, like, at least like 3 of the gyms should have been in the wild area.
Yeah. Like, literally space, like, it was more compelling. Like, we're doing shit in there, and I'm just like, oh, this is kind of, it's cool. And it, like, look at the designs. They had like different fucking ancient ruins and shit. Like, it should have been more designed around that, or at least have multiple wild areas and let the story carry that way.
They really, why is it called the wild area? Because there's like random mons that are like strong as shit. Don't fuck with this. This is the Fells. Why didn't any of these Pokemon try to break into the main cities? That could have been a storyline right there. Like the Officer Jenny of the area or whatever. Yo, you can't come in right now. We gotta deal with an outbreak from the wild area, and then like somehow you get roped into it and you help solve the problem. Like that could have been something. I came up with a better idea than Game Freak, and I don't even care. Like I already beat the game and that whack ass DLC. Now that should get you mad.
That DLC was I was having a good time until the DLC.
Bro. Now that shit. Oh my god. That might be the worst DLC I've ever played in my life. Like
you talk about not finishing shit. That bruh, I'm like,
I finished it. But let me tell you, I regret every second because that shit was beyond a waste of time. Beyond, like, it was like, this shouldn't have been made. Like, someone needed to be slapped or fired for making this. Like, what the fuck?
That shit was corny as fuck. And it could have been so much easily resolved if your starter was Urshifu. You have access to no one else.
They should have locked your team up. They did this. They did this right in Final Fantasy VII. When you go to Wutai and fucking Yuffie pulls up and like leads you into a room, she locks you inside a freaking cage, steals your materia, and now you gotta finish Wutai, the side mission, because it's a side mission, it's not a main mission. But whatever. You gotta finish Wutai without any of your materia. You gotta fight on some basic level 1 type shit. You got the attack button and that's it. And items. Figure it out. PS1 did this. We're on Switch. We're going into a new area. Why is my phone going off? I'm sorry.
What?
Oh, we don't get copyrighted for that. Because no one never called me. That was a spam call.
Me neither.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, you could have easily, when you pulled up to the Isle of Armor, whatever the name of the shit was, in this area you can only use Kabufu, whatever. Kabufu.
Here's your starter.
Here's your starter. 5 Pokeballs. Go at it. You can catch whatever. But while you in the Isle of Armor, you can only use mons that are here. It would have made that so much better, at least more tolerable. Because you couldn't do nothing about the characters. All those characters was ass. But at least the story would have felt better because I'm not wasting my time because I have my championship team and I'm wrecking house. And then I got people whining in my face like, bro, get out of here, bro.
Explore. Bro.
Pleasant says he just can't wrap his head around it. Saying Gen 7 is worse than 8 is crazy to me. Alright. I don't think Gen 7 is worse than 8. Yes, I do. My thing is like, I will admit that 7 has better things going for it, but they front load it with so much slop that I can't get to why you revere that game, if that makes sense.
I had my Rowlet level 30 in the first
Damn, you got to level 30. You played more than I did.
And I'm like, I don't like the evolution. I kept it a Rowlet on purpose. Why the fuck is my Rowlet fucking dominating every fucking thing? I'm just like, what are we even doing here? These whack ass totem challenges. I'm like, this shit is whack. Fucking new Pokemon look mad dumb. I'm like, bro, why am
I think part of my problem with this is actually kind of Gen 6's fault in a way, because Gen 6, you want to talk about safe. Yeah. Gen 6 did next to nothing to like make you want to get involved in Kalos, like the lore, the Mons, the Mon, like people, like new Mons, like trying to like just learn about the region. Like it was just like here's another Pokemon game, 8 gems, 8 badges, Elite Four, championship, have fun. We're gonna hand you half your team before you're at the 3rd city. You get a starter, you get a Kanto starter, you get a Gardevoir, you get a Lucario. You good. You got half your team before you even really start playing the game.
Right.
So
well, for me, I'd like to make new, or at least try out the new models, make a new team and
that's
like that.
That's what I wanted to do. But Gen 6 introduced the least amount of new Pokemon.
Yeah, they did.
So you really couldn't choose new Mons outside your starter because there wasn't really nothing new in the wild. It was all shit that you've seen before. And on top of that, they're handing you old school classics. Why are you giving me Gen 1 starters? Why?
Oh, yeah. To make you like it more.
Why are you giving me Lucario for free?
Really? It was early.
I saw routes in the wild. I'm like, okay, I got 4 Mons.
Yeah.
Why are y'all doing this? This is a new game, and I'm not using none of the new Mons aside from the starter. This is crazy. So I went into Gen 7 not wanting to duplicate 6. I went out of my way to get new shit. I didn't want to use an old Mon for nothing. And that's where I encountered Call for Help, where I got to battle the same charge bug for 30 minutes because I kill one and it summons another one. Yeah. I kill that one, it summons another one. Oh, it missed. All right, cool. I can throw my Pokeball. The Pokeball missed. Huh? It's at critical health. Fuck you mean it missed? Call for help. Another charger bug come out. I'm sitting here for 30 minutes trying to catch, and the Mon's not even good, but it's new. So I don't know if it's good or bad. I just want to catch it because, like I told you, I don't want to use no old Mons in 7. Nope. I'm here 30 minutes. When it took 30 minutes to catch Rockruff, I'm like, I'm done with this game, bro. I can't I can't do it, bro.
It happened.
I can't. That's why you said level 30. I'm like, shit, you played a lot more than I did. I was stuck in the first island trying to get a team together, and it just wasn't happening.
Second island, fucking level 30, fucking baby owl. I'm like, bro, no issues. Just walking over. I don't know why it was level 30. I was just playing the fucking game. Next thing you know, I'm just like, where the fuck am I supposed to go? And I fucking run into somebody else. It was like a top rival trainer, level 19. I'm just like, all right, y'all got to pace in this shit. I think I'm out.
Bro.
Level 19. I'm like, all right.
What was the team's name? The enemy team?
Skull.
Team Skull was okay. Team Skull was okay. The few times I saw them, they made me laugh.
Right.
So, you know, they weren't offensive. Like Team Yell was offensive. Like I said, I'm not defending Gen 8. Gen 8 had a lot of bullshit. And might have more bullshit than 7 if we keep it score. But I was able to finish that. I couldn't finish 7. That call for help was too much, bro.
Yeah, bro. And I wanted to, because the Como was cool, but I couldn't get one. I couldn't get a Como on the team. I couldn't try it out. I'd have been the mine, I would have just rocked.
You would have never caught the Como because it's gonna keep calling for help.
I couldn't exactly. I can't take this game and can't take the game seriously.
It's too monotonous,
bro. Y'all are not challenging me. Y'all are doing dumb shit, and I'm like, why is there so much dumb? It's just added.
Why?
Get me out of here. It was so bad.
I wanted to like the game, bro. I really did. Like, I know I come on these reactions and I be hating.
I played all the games. Why would we not want to fucking
bro, I played Gen 1 through Gen 6. When 7 comes out, multiple why wouldn't I want to play 7?
Platinum, got 1 and 2. Like that was the norm.
Exactly. Yellow, red, blue.
It wasn't good. The new mons were
Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Gold, Silver, Crystal.
Honestly, outside of Coma Oath and Rowlet, there is no other Pokemon I like from that gen. None. They all suck. It's all trash. A toucan, Passimian, what the fuck? Some stupid crab shit. I'm like, what are these whack ass fucking mons, bro? Fucking wishy-washy. I'm like, if you don't stop playing with me, these are the worst fucking designs I've ever seen in my fucking life.
I don't know what they're
thinking. And I don't even count the Alolan form, because the Alolan form is a great idea. That is mad cool. But it's still the same fucking mind. Alolan Vulpix, Alolan Sandslash. Okay. It's still a Sandslash.
Honestly, even though the forms are cool, I think they would have been better served to just make new mons. Just make them look similar. Because, like, they had... Honestly, you got, like, the birds and, the ferrets of every gen, the Pikachus of every gen, like, the mons that look similar. That, to me, feels more like the forms than going out of your way to recoloring a Vulpix. Like, Emolga is a regional Pikachu to me.
Right.
Pachyrisu's a regional Pikachu. Zigzagoon is a regional fucking Sentret.
Sentret, right.
Like
fucking Bidoof.
Bidoof, regional Sentret. You know what I'm saying? Like these things exist. Like Bibarel, that's a regional fucking Sentret. Right. I know they're not exactly one for one, but that's what that's like the kind of the niche they serve. I guess they would all be regional Rattatas, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah. It is.
So I'd rather they would do that, make a mon for that area, than just reskinning Vulpix and Sandshrew. Because it feels lazy, to be honest.
And even then, it's fine because it's the format. It's the staple. It's like a core set. Like, you need to have a shock. You need to have your rampant growth. You need to have your counter. Like, you have the foundation. You have the building blocks set in place for a reason. It makes it familiar, but then also keeps new people on track on how shit should be.
Rockruff is a regional Lillipup.
There you go. It is. It's right. Yeah, it is. Or maybe.
Well, I think yeah.
That fucking
that one kind of tracks.
I don't even remember. I remember, what is it, Corviknight and shit, and then the whatever sweep box bullshit. I guess that was the fucking Rattata. I don't know.
Yeah,
it changed once you could see them outside and shit. That was cool. But
yeah,
no, it's not.
That good. Fucking that dog shit that Erwin had, Mischievous, whatever. Same shit.
Same shit. And it honestly comes down because, like, the totem whatever battles, I'm like, these are a waste of time. Battling was a waste of time. And, people say that, you have the fucking Z-Mons or whatever. What are them shit called?
Z-Moves?
Ultra Beasts? Cool. I can't get it.
Oh, the Ultra Beasts? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, the cool shit that was in the game took too long to get to because it was padded with call for help, whack storylines aside from Team Skull, and like just monotony. Like, why am I doing all this shit? Why'd you get rid of gym badges? Why am I doing these trials? Like, this isn't fun. You have not pleasant eye, man.
Man.
Oh, he's tight about.
I'm fucking dead. He's like, no fucking way. We explaining why 7 did. snaps for no reason. And again, we're Pokemon fans. At the end of the day, we played all the shit. We're not gonna sit here and lie and act like shit was possible.
The wild areas quite literally look disconnected to the regular areas in Gen 8. I'll give you that. I will give you that. I didn't. That's what I'm saying. They wanted to have their cake and eat it too. I said that. I didn't like that either. The wild areas should have had more of a presence within the storyline. Like if it's a wild area, it's named that. You know it's the Fells, so it should play more of a role in the story. It shouldn't be fucking Eternius causing the world to end. Like you got plenty of crazy mons in the wild area that could walk out and be like, "Nah, fuck this town." Like they didn't do that once, so I agree with you on that one. The Gen 9's towns feel like an extension of the map and not a separate part. Yeah, I'm gonna blame that on the fact that this was their first time doing open world for the whole game.
Right.
Because Arceus was open world, but it was Monster Hunter style open world where you had to load between shit. Gen 9 was everything loaded at once, open world, but then they still had to kind of give you the linear path, but then they kind of wanted to have their cake and eat it too there because they kind of made it where it was open-ended, but clearly there was a path. You could break that path, but you would be punished for it if you weren't ready for it. Because if you went to the level 60 gym at level 40, you wasn't probably winning that. You could do it, though. If you want to like the game, then play the fucking game, dude. What is there to say? Yeah, he didn't like that. Yeah, man. When I say that I wanted to like the game, is like I went into it. Like I'm telling you, the thought process. Like I didn't. Oh, another bad Pokemon game. I didn't think Pokemon games were bad until Gen 7.
Until 7, yeah. Well, we knew what the fuck it is. Like this is the formula. All right. How do you make your mark on the series?
Yeah,
they didn't do a good job. They
really didn't. They really didn't.
It was negative.
Like
it wasn't good.
Like Gen 1 was the first one. All the mysticism and cool shit. All the rumors, Mew under the truck. All this like, yo, you know about missing though? What's missing though? Yo, you could duplicate your items, yo. Yo, I betrayed you this mon. Like there was like a Brave New Frontier type shit. It was cool. Gen 2 kind of gave you more of the same. They patched missing though, but you know you had 16 gyms to deal with. You know they added some cool shit to it. I didn't even know you could go back at first. I thought it was just a new adventure. Then they said, "Oh, you know you can go back to count, huh?" And it was kind of cool because you got to it was like a One Piece kind of thing because you could see the Kanto progress. Like, you know, Cinnabar Island blew up because the volcano erupted. Missy's the gym leader now because I'm thinking because of the anime because she wasn't the gym leader there. Whatever, things change. I can't remember. These games are old as shit. But things were not the same in the towns because it wasn't the same story. Like Team Rocky wasn't all over the place, fucking things up in Kanto. They were in Johto, so it was cool to see the changes. Then Gen 3 in hindsight probably was the first bad one because all that water made no fucking sense.
It was good.
But we let it slide because it's Pokemon.
Still cool though. Like having a bike and shit, and the protagonist was cool. Rayquaza was cool. The special split was like the abilities. Like it left its mark.
Yeah.
Abilities was a big one.
Yeah, there was enough cool shit that you could kind of overlook the water, but there is too much water and not enough good water mons. Like, how's my Lodic and your starter the only good water? I'm just like, huh?
You couldn't even get it. You couldn't get it easy.
You couldn't. If you didn't pick water as your starter, good luck.
On the circle, there was no good fire mine. Yeah, many issues, but overall, still cool. Still felt like a Pokemon game. Gen 7 did not feel like a Pokemon game. It felt like they were doing weird shit with Pokemon.
They were trying to reinvent the wheel, but what they came up with did not roll. If that makes any sense.
The bar.
Nah, because it's like, all right, we're gonna get rid of gyms, and you gotta do these trials. A cool idea and concept, but it doesn't. It falls flat.
It's worse than gyms, yeah. And you completely axe gyms for it. Like maybe have one than the other, but not completely. I'm just like it just feels like a waste of time.
Honestly, Gen 9 did the trials thing better because you still had the gyms, but you had to do like a mini game before doing the gym battle. That's probably that's probably the route. Well,
remember like Sabrina and shit? You had that fucking little
the teleport pads.
They've always done that. So like felt like again, Gen 7, we're gonna remove the battle part. We're gonna move the hard part. I think it's just like, we're gonna remove all the difficulty. Until the Ultra Beast, apparently. I haven't fucking played the Ultra Beast. Apparently, that's what's good.
I'm just saying, bro. It's like, was it Gen 4? It had the physical special split. I didn't like having to go up and down Mount Coronet the whole game, but I realized in hindsight that's kind of the point. That's supposed to be Mount Fuji, so they wanted you to deal with the harshness of the shit. It felt if honestly, it felt like a reoccurring rock tunnel. That's why I didn't like it. Like rock tunnel pissed me the fuck off as a kid. I'm like, I do this fucking mountain again. But that game was cool. Gen 5 is my favorite. Probably biased because it's based on New York, but even without the New York bias, like you got to explore cities. Like there was different bridges and like
fields, no Pikachu was great.
And honestly kind of felt like a reboot in a way. Because it was like a Brave New Frontier again, but a whole new frontier. But it's still familiar somehow.
Story was good.
And then the difficulty was crazy. Like this shit leveled up with you. Like whoever scaled that game, they did it perfectly. No notes.
No notes.
Great. You beat a gym at level 30. The mons in the wild are level 30.
Oh shit! Okay. Progression, not level fucking 15, like level 19. I'm like, bro, why?
Like,
just fucking padded. Paper.
I don't know who made 5. They needed to keep that person. I think they let him go because he wasn't involved with 6.
Not at all.
Not at all. 6 was probably the second bad Pokemon game. Because it didn't do anything. I'll give 7 this. At least 7 tried to return to form. They just tried to change too many things from the core formula. But 7 is way better than 6. Because 6 was just, you get a mon, you get a mon, you get a mon. Oh shit!
Well, I would say that you gotta remember the battling aspect. You can't look at the adventure. The 6 had the best way to get into.
That is true because the super training.
Get on this.
I will give you that. The super training by itself, kind of saved the game. Not gonna lie. Because the fact that you could do the punching bag mini game and the fucking the balloon shit, that allows you to EV train easier and you could kind of help keep track. I was actually able to make a competitive team for one. That was the first time I tried. Because every other time I'm just like, nah, I'm not doing all this. It's too much. Nope.
I started with 4, so that was a fucking thing.
You crazy. I didn't know.
I had to get Weebile with Ice Punch. I had to fucking breathe some other bullshit because it was inherited move. I was like, yo, what the fuck is this?
You
And
brave.
sometimes it don't work. I'm like, why's the move not on it?
You
Then
brave
I'll
for
get a
doing
fucking
that shit.
female, so the female can't pass on the shit. I was like, oh no.
I tried to do it in Gen 6, seeing that, you know, they this was the first time they tried to do quality of life with that shit. So I appreciated that. That saved the game. Because honestly, I don't remember it too fondly outside of that. Because I didn't like being handed mons. I didn't like that the maps were like small and uninspired. You couldn't go anywhere, but it's this big ass city. Like, what the fuck is Lumio City? I just left Gen 5 and there were multiple cities and I can go to multiple areas within those cities. I go to Lumio, so I can't go nowhere. Everything's barriered off. Like, huh? What is this? It was on 3DS. This is a stronger system. You took time to do this. What? So, yeah,
new console limitation.
So, I'll give Gen 7 some relief. It's not the worst game because there's problems with some of the older games too. But as far as being able to finish it, the fact that I couldn't, that strikes a chord with me. Because I had problems with 3, with 6, with 8, and I finished those games. And I had probably more problems with 8 than any of all the others combined. But, and I know y'all hate this shit, but they should have never, Call for Help should have stayed in the trading card game. It should have never hit the video game because that's not a good mechanic for the adventure. Maybe if you have like your own Safari Zone where it did that, but it don't function like the Safari Zone, you could still like do it regularly battle the mons. That could work for like EV training because you could defeat the mon, get your points, you got your macho brace, you double up, and you could EV a mon all the way up and you'd be good. I could see it working for that. But for someone who wants to try to get a fresh team, all Gen 7, so I could enjoy the game, like get engrossed, because I haven't gotten engrossed with the game. Well, I got engrossed in Gen 5, but Gen 6 was such a disappointment from an engrossing standpoint that I didn't want to repeat that for 7. And the fact that I couldn't do that really struck a chord with me. So I'm not hating it for no reason. Like there's a reason behind it. Like I'm not like, it's not to like, maybe it's your favorite game. Maybe you love it. More power to you. You was able to get through the stumbling block that fucked me up. I couldn't deal with it. The fact that you were able to look past it and get to the good shit within that game, I'm happy you enjoy it. But for me, I couldn't. And my problem with Gen 8, we already told you, the wild area didn't matter as much as it should have. They made it a big selling point, but it was like its own separate Safari Zone from the regular game, and it shouldn't have been that. The story was dog shit. The DLC was worse. And it was like, I'm just gonna like, I think there was a section where they wanted you to like go to this hotel and you had the dude like trying to take you there, but like the hotel is like 2 steps down from the place they start the cutscene in game. So where are you guiding me? This isn't Gen 1 where I get to Pewter City and the guy doesn't let you leave, so he takes you on a tour of the town and it's actually meaningful because he shows you multiple places. This dude's like, oh, I'm gonna show you the hotel. Take 3 steps. I'm at the hotel. Huh? What? What we doing? Just tell me go left. Why are you taking control away from me just to walk 3 steps? It was more than 3 steps, but like the shit is like literally like right there. Like I could recreate this shit in RPG Maker if I wanted to. Like bro, like and I think it was a little hand-holdy. That's probably why I was able to beat it. Because, like I said, Wild Area being an exception. Because it was its own side mission. The 8 cities was it was like a straight line. It was almost worse than Final Fantasy 13 when you want to talk about linearity. Because, like, it was like a nothing burger. 7 at least had charm with the story, the little story I got to play. I thought Team Skull was funny. The mom was being kind of one, and the professor clearly wanted your moms, but they didn't really do nothing with that. But they never do nothing with that. There's clearly lore involved. You got the Cosmog put in the bag. There's shit there. There's stuff to consume. There's stuff to kind of look at and study. I don't remember the story from Gen 8. I would just remember it being like bad. Like
Not serious ball.
Oh, the Team Yell. They rooting for Marnie because she's she's the gym leader's little sister, so they want to make sure she wins. Like they holding up production because they want the little sister to fuck. Man, you don't get the fuck. You simping for this fucking trainer. You don't get the fuck out of here. The chairman don't got enough power. You a fucking chairman, but you want to fucking summon Eternius to fuck up the region. What? And then Bede wants to be a Vegeta-like character, but then they kneecap him by making him the fairy gym leader because the old lady took a liking to him. Huh? I'm good on this story, bro. Y'all not doing nothing. Y'all not like none of. I had to dig in my memory banks for that because a lot of that shit is forgettable. That shit is not good. I don't remember the story for Gen 9, and that's the most recent in memory. What were you supposed to be doing? Oh, the Area Zero shit. You're supposed to be. I guess you're supposed to be fucking like spelunkers, of archaeologist type shit. You working with the chick, but then you realize the bitch is dead, and you've been dealing with her android. That shit was actually kind of cool, but you don't really learn about that till Endgame. Like everything leading up to it was kind of just whatever. They should have front loaded the story more with that shit. Make Area Zero mean more. Like you in a school, you trying to learn about shit. Like make it matter. But it was just a lot of whatever. All right, one more shot. If you call for help is your big issue, then you're no better than the people who couldn't get over the tree in Gen 8. My issue with the tree ain't even the tree. I can't speak for the assholes. I know what you're talking about. My issue with the tree is Game Freak's lying. We couldn't work on all the mons because we were working on the graphics. They said that. That's basic. I'm paraphrasing, but that's essentially what they said. We can't give you all the mons. And they could have even said, oh, they're coming in a later update. They didn't even say that. They just flat out said, can't give you all the mons, working on graphics. So what the fuck is that tree? That's not working on graphics. That's you opening up a graphic pack from Victizi or Free Pick, and you just plop that shit on the map and kept it pushing. You weren't working on graphics. I know the truth, so I don't really care anymore. But at the time, that burnt. It was like, bro, are you fucking serious? The real truth is that they working on 4 games at the same time, so they ain't have time to work on the Mons. You working on Arceus, My Little Town, Scarlet Violet, and what's the name escaping me? Sword and Shield. Literally working on 4 games at once. There's no. First of all, no one told y'all to do that. I don't even know. My Little Town should have immediately been benched. Pokemon's your cash cow. I get you want to have an original IP under your belt so you can try to make money off of that, but Pokemon's a contract. Pokemon's why you're in business. There should have been no resources for My Little Town. All those, I don't even care if you don't animate all the Mons, but you shouldn't have been working on that game at all. Period. If you're gonna work on Arceus, you're gonna work on Gen 8, and you're gonna work on Gen 9. Cool. I'm cool with that. You don't have enough resources to put all the Mons in, maybe we'll get them as DLC. But don't lie to me. Work on 4 games, but you're trying to keep it hidden, and you're trying to court sympathy. Oh, we're trying to make the graphics look the best they can, so we can't import all the Mons. Like, bro, like, come on, lie better. That's my issue. Not the tree, but the straw man that they was trying to pull with that bullshit. That's what pissed me off. Gen 9 had like 3 stories. That is true. I forget about that. Gen 9 had the Cassiopeia shit with the Team Star. Even though that turned out to kind of not, it didn't really matter much. It was just like something extra to do. Then you had the shit with Arwen. He wanted this to heal his dog. He had to make the perfect meal to heal him. That part was kind of cool. And you got to fight like the Apex Mon. It was like, almost kind of like some Monster Hunter shit. It was like the bigger version of the Mon. Yeah. That part was kind of cool. And then you had the regular the gyms and shit. I forgot about that. I'm glad you reminded me. Chronically said problem with Gen 8 is that you forget there's supposed to be a story until the game reminds you at the end. That's a fact. The Team Star story, the gym battle to become a champion in Arwen, with Area Zero being the conversion point of all 3 of them. I should see if there's a physical copy of My Little Town for the lows, and to say that I have. Yeah, man. But I think we done. I'm pretty sure we've exhausted everything. We stopped talking about the direct and we just went into other shit. But is there any other questions or shit you want me to get off? Chat.
But nah, I mean, for the most part, we'll see what happens with the Switch 2 Direct. Will be the decider.
Honestly, with the Switch 2, well, I've told this to my Discord, my people in the Discord. Last year I did it was basically the year of the Mega Collab. It was only meant to be 12, ended up being 24, but you know, that was that. And I wasn't gonna repeat that this year. I scaled back pretty much everything to just the ones that I really enjoyed doing, which was Maker and Pokemon. But I also did say we got to see what the Switch 2 is doing, because if the Switch 2 is releasing good multiplayer games, I might have to rethink, maybe include 1 or 2 more mega collabs based on what they're releasing. So kind of how the rest of the year is going to pan out is very dependent on what they're gonna do with the Switch 2 in terms of games and like, you know, is there gonna be available? They're not gonna fucking pull a P5 and there be a fucking chip shortage and shit. Like, there's a lot of factors involved. So I'm optimistic. I'm wanting to hope that Nintendo wants this shit to sell really well, so they're gonna at least make it a 4K docked 1080 handheld console. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping for something else besides Mario Kart 9. Like, I don't even care what it is. It could be another Zelda game. It could be a Mario game. It could be some, I don't know, fucking Snipper Clips 97. I don't know. Yes. Arms Reloaded. I don't. If they're starting with Mario Kart, I'm probably not gonna be that excited for this shit. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, cause I'm not gonna buy. Cause like with the P5, right? I'm a big Kingdom Hearts fan. I'm a big Final Fantasy fan. I know those games are eventually gonna come to the system, so you know I want a P5. The only game that I know, and I don't even know because Nintendo's finicky, but the only game that I could think of in the future to look forward to that's gonna come out for the Switch 2 is Mario Maker 3. But they've been fucking radio silence on that shit. So I don't even know if we're gonna get that or not. That would be my system seller besides maybe another Smash title.
Smash 3.
But I don't give a fuck about Smash because the community is ass. So like I'm gonna probably still get the game, but it's not oh my god, I gotta rush down Target, get the damn Smash ain't making me get out of bed, I'm sorry.
Great.
I'll get excited with y'all. I'll react to the trailers. I'm not getting out of bed for Smash.
I'm getting out of bed.
So if it's gonna be a PS5 situation with the Switch 2, where it's hard to get and there are no games, I'm probably not getting that shit right away. I'll keep it a buck with you because Mario Kart 9 ain't it.
Yeah. There with you.
Chronically J wants to know our thoughts on the Direct. Ass. I only cared for ZA, which I knew we were getting. Like, you're not telling me nothing. As a matter of fact, that video needed to be in the Pokemon Presents Direct and not this one. I don't know who's doing the organization at Nintendo, but I guess they pleaded, oh, we need something big for this shit because this shit's gonna be ass. So I guess they pleaded to get that for this, but I'm like, what's the point of doing a Pokemon Presents if you just gonna talk about the shit in the regular Direct? All of those shovelware games in the Pokemon Presents could have been in this. You would have added maybe a minute or two more to the runtime. Was it made to be expected? It was to be expected.
I give it a 5 out of 5. 5 out of 10.
Directs usually don't impress me. I'm looking to see about brevity at this point because the games ain't there for me. I keep it a buck with you. So I need to see if the presentation is well put together. Do you waste time? Do you give me mad shovelware? Is it farm simulator after farm simulator? You know.
Imagine if all those games were good games.
Imagine if half those games were good games.
Yeah. That's what it wasn't shown. Imagine if it was new IP, returning IP.
I'll give them I'll give them Tomodachi. I'll give them Rhythm Heaven. And what was the other one? There was another fucking. I can't think of it. Whatever. I'll give them Monument Valley, even though that's a phone game. Metroid. Pokemon. Well, let me start over. Pokemon, Tomodachi, Monument Valley, Rhythm Heaven, Metroid, the Marvel game that we gotta wait fucking 6 months for because they hate us. All right, 6 games. Maybe there's a 7th that I can't think of. Oh, the Dragon Quest shit is important. I don't care, but Dragon Quest is important. And I think Saga Frontier is important too. So that's 8 games. I'll give them 8 games. They showed probably like 30. Like, come on, man. What are we doing? It's always a fraction of the direct instead of half or better, which is a problem. But enjoy the games. I won't. I'll be waiting for Cosmic Invasion and ZA. That's probably the only ones I'm buying from this direct. Pleasant said, I'm just worried that the Rhythm Heaven text-to-speech voice was unethically gotten, but it's probably the same ones the Mii's used. Honestly, especially since it took so long for them to release another Rhythm Heaven game, they should have made a bomb trailer. That shit should have fucking. We should have been excited for that shit as a Smash Drop would have been. Since it's been so long since they had a game, you doing weird shit. Like, I get it's a weird game. It's got that WarioWare energy, but like they needed to do better with that. Like, this is your IP. Like, take it seriously, bro. It's weird, yes, but you can showcase it better. And I know I was being a little weird with the girl, the fucking cooking in the kitchen, but like, you had the man with the hammer. You could have led with that guy.
Head out.
You head up? All right.
Yeah.
You got any final thoughts about the shit before you head up?
I said fine. I said more of the same. It wasn't the worst presentation, but I think it was just chilling and cracking shit with the bros that kind of made anything kind of fun or whatever. But again,
if you watched it on your own, you would have been like, nah.
Honestly, the only thing I'm really looking forward to is Monster Hunter Wilds on the Switch, Pocket on the Switch, some kind of new Smash.
I meant to bring that. I meant to bring that.
I want to play.
I meant to bring that up. Where the fuck is Pocket on the Switch, bro?
The Pocket on. I'm like, bro, let's.
They should have led with. They should have led with that.
Nintendo for the past 9 years have been trying to make me try other shit. I want to play what the fuck I want to play. Stop trying to make me a fucking super fanboy. Let me play the shit I want. And honestly, for years, it's only been Pokemon. Give it a whole fuck. So, like, stop fucking forcing this shit. Stop trying to make me buy every game. No, that shit is corny. Make good shit, and then push it to the people who want to do it. You know it's niche anyway. Find the people who want the shit and push it. That's it.
Yeah.
Not fucking everything. They're treating this shit like a movie. Like, I'm not gonna buy a fucking $19 game, play this shit for 2 hours, and then buy the next one, and then do it again, rinse and repeat. Like, I see the cycle. The cycle is corny as fuck. Stop. And it's disparaging because I'm like, where's the shit that I want to fucking play? You know?
Yeah.
But granted, I guess I'm just not their target audience anymore, and that's okay too. So.
I mean, it's kind
Like,
of
there's no
you
fucking
kind of
reason.
not
You're
in that
stopping
target
Smash
audience.
content. Like, why are we stopping Smash content? Period. Where are the updates? Where's the fucking next thing? Where's the side thing? Like, where's the side games? Where's Fire Emblem Fighters? Where's the Pokemon Smash? Like, where's
Word.
like, stop with the bullshit, like, for real. You know? And it's corny because you see that they'll fucking throw all this bullshit out. And then when they need money, they'll fucking do this. They'll release the shit that people want to do instead of keeping the shit that people want to keep playing and making that good and trying to make sales in other spots.
Yeah,
like they nickel and dime it. I'm
Yeah,
like, stop
yeah.
it.
I brought that up earlier. Instead of fucking doing something like a Guardians, they keep putting out Captain Americas and Iron Mans. That's gonna get stale after a while. You need to mix it up.
And that they doing mad Ant-Man because I'm like, ain't nobody fucking with this shit. Like, stop. Like, stop it, bro.
Ant-Man was never good.
So it's like it's okay because you know the shit that I care about is doing their own shit. Like Pokemon is literally doing its own shit. They have their own regionals, they have their own whatever, and that's where I'm leaning. I'm like, fuck it. I'm not gonna get excited for a Direct because there's no Smash for some reason. But again, they're saving that card for when they really need money. So fuck it and fuck you. That shit, like y'all are purposely dripping the shit. They're trying to make me a Mario Bowser fan, and Mario just played this other shit. I'm not playing this shit. Like, stop. I like what I like.
I agree.
Fucking Animal Crossing. I was just dumb. No, if I want to try it, I'll try it. If I don't, leave me the fuck alone.
I mean, Animal Crossing was good for 30 days.
Cool.
I don't get how these motherfuckers can restart their island. That shit is crazy to me.
Listen, like, and that's cool for them. Like, again, that leans into they like what they like. All the shit I like gotta get fucking pushed to the side.
Exactly.
Fucking drip fed to me. No.
Yep.
Stop making everybody samey. People like the shit that they like. Let them find and niche out with the people who like what they like.
Exactly.
They want Nintendo fans to be, you gotta be every fan of all the shit. No, I don't give a fuck.
No,
fuck about
that's just
Pikmin.
That's just not even. That's just not even sustainable. Like, think about how many IPs Nintendo has, and let's say, for sake of argument, they stop throwing and release one of every IP that they have. Not everyone is buying all that shit. I don't give a fuck about Pikmin. I heard it's a great series, but it never enticed me to, like looking at it. And I could be wrong. I probably would love the shit, but it don't click for me. I want Mario Maker. I want Star Fox. Where the fuck are those?
You want what you want. There's nothing wrong with that, and that's okay. Again, I'll move to where the fucking shit that I want.
I want Smash.
We want Smash. There's no reason why there shouldn't be a big update every fucking. Just do the shit like Call of Duty. Why is it not an ongoing fucking thing? What do you fucking mean? Stop lying to me. Stop playing this fucking game, bro. You telling me that the fucking roster could be infinite? There's so much other shit that's not fucking out. Yeah, we gotta wait until the fucking whatever reveal, and you gotta drip it, and you gotta fucking do this.
It's worse than that. Corny. It's worse than that because Smash 6 is already doomed to fail from the beginning because it's not going to be Ultimate.
Fine.
People are gonna shit. People are gonna shit on it from the beginning.
Hey, but if you don't have a drought, then you don't gotta worry about it. You can have multiple entries, and it'll be fine. The same way there's people who play the TCG of Pokemon. There's people who play the fucking game. There's people who play Pokemon. There's people who play Go. That's how you run an IP. Have different ways for people to enjoy the shit. Not fucking hold the shit captive. And it's the only way you can fucking play it at this time of year. And guess what? You gotta buy the fucking season pass and not know who's gonna be in it because we know that you'll buy it fucking anyway. Corny as fuck. But that's okay.
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm probably not getting the season pass next time or whenever it's Smash 6. I don't think I'm
Season
getting
the
it.
worst one. You had one character I wanted.
I didn't
Yeah, we didn't
hate.
fucking know.
I didn't hate any of the characters really, but a lot of
Didn't
them.
like him?
Yeah, that's what it is.
It wasn't as good as season 1.
Like I guess
Season 1, like,
outside
kinda
of
all banger. Honestly.
outside of Sephiroth and Byleth,
That's it. That's it, bro.
I can't really say like none of them really wanted to like replace the mains. Like these were cool,
Or
they looked
that could
cool,
not have been in the game, you know.
but it's like
this whole concept of DLC is just kind of annoying anyway.
oh,
'Cause it gets the whole
Sora.
spotlight
My
and
bad,
it's a
Sora.
month and-
I forgot
Yeah,
Sora.
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 Joker was great. You know,
Yeah.
not knocking that. I'm knocking the process. I'm knocking the fake ass spectacle, the setup, and all that shit.
Yeah.
It's corny. And like I'm an adult. I don't have time for this shit. Like stop fucking thinking that everyone's sitting and waiting on your fucking every fucking move. Like that shit is corny. Maybe in 2020 when people did not have shit to do, people got shit to do now.
Yeah, it's a different paradigm.
Weak ass fucking direct with no fucking games that don't give a fuck about. That's what the fuck is. That's the issue. I'll play Pocket because they don't get shit from me. It's simple. I can fucking log this fucking. I'm playing. I didn't ask for this new pack. New fucking pack drops today. Oh, that's cool. That's a surprise.
It's actually kind of crazy. Cause
I'm like, okay, that's nice. I didn't ask for this.
When the Marvel,
there's the guy who's Giratina. Like, bro, they're fucking listening. Like, okay.
Yeah.
They're not asking me to fucking log in and fucking do all this other bullshit and drip feeding content. It's none of that.
Yep. Yo,
it's cozy. They're not asking me to do shit.
When the
fucking like to do.
Yeah. When that Marvel game came on, we actually were excited for a minute. Like, wait a minute, what is this?
I'm like, that's cool.
This feels like a direct. Wait.
That's interesting. Like, wait, what?
Why couldn't all the games be that interesting?
They are exactly. And I'm like, why are you wasting bandwidth showcasing fucking garbage? Or at least have a standard. Because granted, yeah, there's plenty of games. Yeah, some people might like what they like. But do you want to really put your name behind any old thing? Do you really rock with anybody?
And no one just rocks
And
with
that's
anybody.
kind of what it is. Yeah, you have like no spine. It's like they're not standing on quality. They're just fucking letting anybody in the door and trying to catch a sale. And that's fine.
Yeah.
That's what it's given. That's what it's given off to me. You know? Y'all are not trucking. You're not trying to represent the brand in a strong way. You're just trying to let anyone in the door and make a sale wherever you can get. And just fucking like it's like a fucking flea market. Like, okay. Yeah, and I guess this hobo out here selling hooch on the corner, he's allowed in. Okay. Next to the fucking the gun salesman, like everyone's here. Like,
well, Pleasant makes a good point. He said not everything is gonna be interesting in the direct. That's the thing with catching every fish with a giant net. I don't need everything to be amazing, but I also don't need more than half of it wasting my time.
We need quality, Lemon. We don't. It's not even like they would do better not having everything. Like literally. Tailor make the fucking shit you showcase. Don't just fucking let any. It's the same thing as like, okay, open door policy, and now you got a fucking hobo who comes in and takes shit all over everything. And guess what? The princess is right behind him. Like everyone's here. Like, bro, have a fucking stop. Like, okay, have a fucking, dress code. That way the fucking hobo doesn't come in and shit all over everything.
Honestly,
have some kind of restriction, have some kind of standard.
Honestly, how they do that like roundup with like, I don't know, let's say like 8 games because they don't want to do a full like 2-3 minute thing on them.
Let me head out. I gotta go work.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
Instead of just doing that, maybe pick 10 games that you want to showcase, and then do the roundup for like. I guess when you get to like game 8, do that roundup and then end the direct with like the last 2 big hitters. That's probably a better thing. I think the State of Play did that. The last State of Play from Sony, I think they did that. They didn't have that many games, but what they had was like they did it in an interesting way. So anyone that likes those games you didn't like, we don't care about them, right? They don't need to be represented. Gotcha. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that, like, because like I told you I only care for 2 games, and I try to expand it. I try to think like what other people fuck with, or what I could see other people fucking with, and I got up to like 8. So like I'm happy for other people for getting shit, but it's like I'm watching this direct and I'm like, maybe the Switch isn't for me. Like D said, maybe I've grown out of Nintendo, because it's not hitting for me. The stuff that I want to see isn't there, and what they got in its place, I'm just like let's take Monument Valley for instance. I like Monument Valley, but I've played it already. I played it on my phone. I don't want to buy it again for the Switch. But this direct, it put it out there. Like, oh, we're getting Monument Valley 1 and 2, and number 3 is on its way. Like, okay, cool, but like, where's TCG Pocket on Switch? Where's Marvel Rivals on Switch? Like, Monster Hunter Wilds. Well, probably Monster Hunter Wilds probably can't run on Switch, but like, where's Star Fox? Like, where? Luckily, they gave us that F-Zero 99, because I was gonna ask, where's F-Zero? Like, I'm happy for people. Like, I'm happy the Tomodachi fans got their game. I'm happy Rhythm Heaven got their game. I'm always gonna say that. I'm happy Metroid fans got their game. But I'm just like, I'm largely unimpressed. Like a random Marvel game and Pokemon is like my only takeaways from this shit. Screw those devs that for games that are interesting. Well, I mean, what's the point in even reacting to shit if we're gonna go with that route? Like, this is my opinion. I'm like, no, like this isn't good. And I know that I'm not the only one who feels that way, because D feels that way, and I'm sure some of you saw some shit here. You just say, I don't think I'm buying that. It might be interesting, but am I buying that? And like I told you, I'm probably only buying 2 games from this direct. I don't think that's what they're saying. They want them to be represented in a way that feels high quality. Yeah, I kind of want them to take the shit seriously. This is a presentation. You're taking your what's coming up, the best of the best, and you're putting your best foot forward. Like, here's what's coming down the pipeline. Did you like that? They always say that shit in these. Did you like that? How was that? Like they want you to be impressed by what they just showcased, and a lot of it is not impressive. Some of you out there love your farming sims. More power to you. I was done after Animal Crossing. I don't need to play another farm sim for a long time, if ever. I'm good. But some might argue that Animal Crossing ain't really a farming sim, but you get my point. That style of game where you, like, I don't need to play Stardew Valley or another game of its ilk. Iman says high quality has a different meaning to who is looking at it, though. Spencer says not every game is made equally. That's just how it is. Pleasant says TCG Pocket on Switch needs to happen soon with backwards compatibility. We have Home on the Switch. It's clearly possible. Pokemon Home is on Switch. Enough said. Also, expectations is direct around the corner for a new console. No one was expecting anything crazy for this direct. I wasn't expecting anything crazy either. But I'm trying to judge the direct on its presentation. Like, did it give enough of a good presentation to make me quasi care about what they were showcasing? And not really. But I also didn't really go into it expecting to be blown away either. But that's most directs. If there was crazy stuff, it would have taken the wind out of the system. Well, I would argue that it wouldn't, because anything that can play on Switch 1 is compatible with 2. So in a way, like, you're still getting stuff you're still throwing some burn to the Switch 2, because all the stuff they announced will work on the Switch 2. But you can't just say keep this shit off the direct because it's not interesting to you. Well, D probably would gut most of the shit on here. I was saying, if you're gonna do it how the State of Play did it. Keep your game selection limited and do like a lightning round through everything else. The stuff that you'd think isn't gonna hit. Like, they did a lightning round, but I think a couple more things should have been on that lightning round. That's me. Then the direct did its job if you want to buy 2 games from there. Yeah. Quality is subjective in entertainment. Some comedies don't make me laugh as hard as a certain shit posts online. Well, that's true. But I'm pretty sure we exhausted everything. This stream started off with a lot of issues, unfortunately, with sound, but hopefully when this stream becomes a VOD, you guys let us know what you thought about the direct. What are your thoughts? What games are you buying? What games you abhor? Get the conversation going. I'm not gonna raid. I'm just gonna head on out. I did not expect to be on here this long, but a lot of it was just us chilling and discussing shit. It just happened to be recorded this time. But Iman says the direct was definitely not a 10 out of 10. It's definitely like a 6, but I won't say the other stuff shouldn't be there. I think 6 is a little high. Let me see here. Yeah, no, it's Dragon Quest 1 and 2. Oh yeah, they had that Shadow Labyrinth, which was a weird Pac-Man thing, but I alright. Patapon, I guess, is Metroid Prime. Tamagotchi Plaza. Pokemon Legends. Rhythm Heaven. Are we gonna count the system update shit as plot points? Because I guess the virtual card feature is a good thing, but it's not like it's a game. It's just something they're gonna do Saga Frontier, Monument Valley, Marvel Cosmic Invasion, Tomodachi Life. All right, so I'm gonna give you 11 things. Now let me see how much shit they announced in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. They announced 28 things, and 11 out of the 28 is semi-interesting. I'll wank it. I'll give it a 5 out of 10. Maybe they should flavor the directs like a platforming direct that has Mario or Kirby, or an adventure direct for Zelda and Metroid, or a movie direct where we get Jack Black. I don't know if I could give it above average. I wouldn't say below average. I'm basically right at the middle. System updates are always good, so I'll give you the card shit and the today shit. So yeah, I would say 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10.
Right, for this direct 5 out of 10.
Yo, Jay, where the hell you been, dog?
Nah, I've been around.
You were here and then you did.
Nah, I've been around. Yeah, that was I was in the chat for like a little bit. I had to have some things in the back. That's why.
All right.
Yeah. So that's the same.
Honestly, the direct really didn't impress me all that much. But objectively, there's about 13 things that are good or quasi semi good. So I'm just gonna split the difference and give it a 5 out of 10. But
okay. Down the middle type of thing.
But I only really care about 2 things. And
me, it was 4 things at most. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was definitely like 4 things in a row. So I mean, Metroid definitely is a bop. I gotta get that. Tomodachi and Rid of Heaven, like pretty much like in the same ballpark for like. It's great that the IPs are like coming back into fray. I just wish they'd like do that justice with like F-Zero or like Star Fox, because I don't understand why we have to wait.
You got hope. Took 10 years for them to get a Tomodachi sequel, so there's hope.
I guess there is hope.
There's hope.
My thing about it, they're probably gonna like it. All stops by the time Switch 2 comes around. When Switch 2 comes around, that's when we're gonna start seeing like big time releases. Because we don't even have like a release date for Prime 4. So you just know it's gonna happen this year. So I just really feel like they're gonna bring like the other catalog bangers, that we should have seen released a long time ago. They're gonna try to do that in order to hype up the Switch 2. That's what
I hope they do that. That's what they need to do.
Yeah.
but
It would not be that at this point. Because this other than that, it's like y'all coming in the clutch like way too late for any of this to happen.
yeah. I'm pretty much exhausted on talking about this shit because we're probably gonna have to talk about it again Saturday. So,
Okay.
So I'm gonna head on out. I'm gonna roll. I'm not even rolling credits. I'm just going straight to the fucking outro. But again, when this, god damn it, Spencer. All I'm saying is that Nintendo not making games for their fans is factually incorrect. They brought back Mad IPs this generation, bro. All they didn't bring back was Star Fox and F-Zero. That's all.
So,
That is a true statement because I can't think of another game series that's like prolific that they didn't bring back. I get Chibi Robo, but do you care really?
Yeah, I see like Chibi Robo, Doshin the Giant, but if anything, I think they only had like 2 games.
Advance Wars, I guess. They brought out that 1 and 2, but they never announced a new title.
Yeah.
They didn't bring back Golden Sun, but I don't think we getting that anyway.
Yeah. Golden Sun is another one. I don't know what happened to Golden Sun.
So, in terms of like main IPs, I think it's just Star Fox and F-Zero. Pleasant said Punch Out. Yeah, Punch Out's main. I think Earthbound's done, Pleasant. I brought it up earlier as something they should bring back. Or at the very least do like a trilogy pack. The first 3 games. Because I don't think we still got an actual release of the 3rd game in the States. But I don't think Shigesato Itoi wants to make another Mother game. I think he's tapped out. If anything, because I'm pretty sure there's like a super fan of Mother out there. Like
he definitely seen them on YouTube.
I'm sure there's a super fan of Mother out there. Itoi should probably mentor him on some Toriyama Tarataro shit and just have it continue with a new person. Because that franchise is beloved. And Nintendo knows it's beloved because the fans had a whole campaign. They made all this fan art and put it in a book. They made like a fan art book and sent it to them, pleading with them to release Mother 3. Like, and still didn't do it, but like you could tell the labor of love. They was going so in to get this game translated, and they wouldn't do it.
Maybe that's the main bag. Maybe that's the next bag.
I don't know.
Because Mother 3 was on Game Boy Advance. They're probably gonna do it on Virtual System. But yeah, they're like NSO type of deal. That's pretty much what's gonna be.
Yeah, and here's another simple idea. Nintendo leaving money on the table. You see a lot of classics again that HD 2D remaster. Earthbound is right fucking there. All 3 of them, Mother 1, 2, and 3, HD 2D, all of them. And release them on the Switch. Easy money. Easy fucking money. That's a shit that I be talking about that Nintendo don't do that I think would be layups for them. You don't have to make any new content. It's made already. You're just remaking it. you're upscaling it or porting it, whatever you have to do. Maybe you got to do the code from scratch. Okay. But you don't have to come up with no concepts or nothing. Everything is done for you already. You just got to have it work on modern hardware. Mother Trilogy on Switch HD 2D. Easy money. They don't do it. Now, I'm not a developer. I don't know how easy this is. This could be hard for them, especially if they don't have source code no more, because these are old games. But it just like it boggles my mind that they haven't done this already. They'll do a whole bunch of other shit no one asks for, but this shit, which I know there's a fan outcry from Mother, they won't do it. I need that explained to me. Yeah, Advance Wars. Advance Wars hasn't gotten a new title. Yeah, the closest thing you got to that was War Groove, but Nintendo didn't make that. I don't think we're getting Advance Wars either, though, because it's basically based on the Game Boy Advance. That's why I got the name. I know there was that DS version that came out, I think Black Hole Rising, but like it was named for the Game Boy Advance. I think the Advance Wars series is kind of done. If you ask me, I don't see that one coming back. I don't really see Mother coming back either, to be honest with you.
Advance Wars had a reboot. Yeah, he said Advance Wars had a reboot. Spencer.
Oh, he said Advance Wars had a reboot? No, but they didn't. I know they had a reboot, but they didn't have a new entry in the series. We're talking about new entry, like Advance Wars 5 or whatever the fuck. Like whatever number they're up to, because they stopped naming them, I think, after the third one. I can't remember how many there are. I remember playing the hell out of the first game. First game was like goated.
Heck yeah. Well, man, Advance Wars, Days of Ruin, Dual Strike. Now, 1 and 2 reboot.
A reboot counts as a new entry? Does it? But it's the same game. It's not really. All right. I'll concede that one. I don't think we need another Earthbound. Don't get me wrong. But like, we don't really need a Mother 4. But I know for a fact that the Mother series is beloved, and it would be easy money to just put out a HD 2D remaster of the first 3 games. That'd be. I know that would sell. You ain't telling me that's not selling. What new stuff did they add? Like new missions and shit? Or like they expanded the story? Well, either way, I already conceded that if a reboot counts as a new entry, then that's fine. Advance Wars got a new entry. I would just like them to kind of just keep making strategic war games like that, because I really fucked with the first Advance Wars. Yeah, it's not selling because the Mother 3 fan base is a vocal minority. But if they put out a trilogy remaster, I think that would sell.
Yeah.
Maybe I could be wrong. I don't know. I think that would sell. If it doesn't sell, that's crazy to me. Because then the fans got no leg to stand on. But we could talk about all this Nintendo shit till I'm blue in the face. Yeah, motherfuckers need to be on for the podcast shit. But I'm gonna head on out. I'm tired. I normally take a rest after working. I went straight to the computer to try to get this shit popping, and we ended up talking for hours about this shit. Fucking talking about 3 hours or a 33-minute presentation, or however long, 36-minute presentation. I need to get out of this chair. So alright, Spencer, you got it, bro. Berg don't know what the fuck he talking about. Fuck that dude. He's just a Nintendo hater. If you think Berg is a Nintendo hater, leave it in the comments. Berg, you suck. You a Nintendo hater. Fuck you. And let's get the conversation going. But most importantly, you guys have a good one. Thunder Pals out.
All right, y'all. Peace out. Have a good one.